Oh, my mom would have beat the shit out of that nurse.
That's...
My mama would have beaten the shit out of him.
I'm gonna murder you. Shut the fuck up.
I'll be honest, I don't know what I was expecting from American coins, but they just feel bad.
They do, don't they?
I look at
I
them
don't
and
know.
it just feels like...
Why your
this
coin's
is...
not around?
It's just a bunch of
This
blokes.
They look fake.
like
It is
chilling
pretty
out.
like lame.
It feels like
Okay.
they've put propaganda on their money.
Yeah.
And I get that we also put propaganda on their money, but American propaganda is so much more obvious.
At least ours
Like
is
the way
like
you
a
say
coat of arms
propaganda.
that's broken up among different coins. Theirs is just
Yeah.
blokes
Our quarters
plastered
are
on it.
cool. Our state
Like-
quarters are cool. I have a lot of those.
They
My
do.
favorite
They
one's
look
one of the
like
Battle
play
York Town.
money. They look like
Like
something
our-
you'd get with like a
Oh
little
my God.
fake
Yeah.
plastic register.
I don't...
Because these pictures aren't like real coins. They're like clip art of coins.
Yeah. But also, like...
No- in reality, you will never find a penny that clean. They're all like caked
Every-
in
I
a thick
don't know,
layer of like.
occasionally
Excuse me,
find
I
one
clean
really
all my
coin.
pennies. How dare you, Leo? Okay,
Over-
I get my vinegar
My pennies,
and
okay?
my mixture.
I watched my brother eat a quarter once. He was
All I
like,
know about... All
I
I
ate
know
a penny
about
once.
All I know is that the American penny needs to be abolished because apparently it costs more than a penny to make one.
It costs more than a penny to make.
Yo,
And, like-
that's
And so,
exactly
and so
what the
I know
Canadians
people
did.
started melting
Stonks.
them down. People
Yeah,
started
the
melting them
copper
down
of
and
the
selling
penny.
them, and then they made it illegal to melt them down. The video's not as bad, but still he deserves to be shot for it.
Okay, you know. You see that video? Oh, I saw a
Because
video
it's actually,
recently.
I actually like this song. And it annoys me that whenever I listen
No,
to
I
it,
love this
there's
song.
always someone who's like, "Ha, you got rickrolled." And it's like, yeah, I don't actually mind though.
No, it's
'Cause
more
I
about
like
the
this
principle of the thing.
song.
I love Rick Astley, but it's more about the principle of the thing than anything else.
So, I left you off with the flamboyant, extravagant merchant known as Somus Alines, somehow capturing the likes of Devlin and Kazmir.
We're not bound, or are we tied up or anything?
No, you're perfectly free.
I'm still like inched a couple. I'm still a little bit ahead of Kazmir because like, I don't really trust this. Yeah, I don't trust this dude.
But that was after. Yeah, but that was after you guys got a bit of information. Your employer is actually a princess of the Grandorian kingdom, although she was like, I think I said 10th removed from the throne. And that you guys also found some peculiar artifact, a black, perfectly round spherical orb that somehow emitted a black glow. But back to the point.
Do I have like my stuff, my bag, any my weapons, which includes the
No.
orb, because I had it?
No. No, you're all unarmed, but he is also visibly unarmed.
Okay, but I don't have like, even like I would have had like something like a bag or something that had the orb, and that's gone. Even like without weapon.
Yeah, that's
Am
all
I
good.
separated from the orb? Fuck you. Okay.
So, Somus, I believe, said, hello. And he just kind of, I guess, steps into the light a bit more fully, showing himself to you. Let me pull up his description, otherwise I'm probably just going to do this on the fly. Where are my fucking notes? Is it session 2 I introduced them? I think it was session 2 I introduced them.
I
Thank
think
you.
it was.
I'm pretty sure session
I'm
2,
pretty
yeah.
sure it was, yeah.
Alright, I number all my session notes by session number.
I give it a stupid.
I did the thing, give me my cash. Whenever you want.
Oh,
I
wait, that's a
love
character.
Where this
Yeah.
is going. I'm not
Yeah.
even there, I'm sleeping.
Alright, to explain what he looks like, he is a flamboyant odd man. He has a golden chain linked from his left gold earring to his left gold nose ring. On the right side, he has his face covered in golden floral tattoos. He wears a light, elegant brown jacket over a white, silky shirt. and his chest is open and showing the various scars and tattoos he has collected over the years. There is a tiny amount of black makeup around his eyes and lips, and he has long golden blonde hair waving, and you suspect it might be dyed. His left eye is a scarlet red, and his right eye is a golden yellow. His skin is a generally dark color all around. I wouldn't call it too dark, but it is clearly dark. He clearly comes from a southern portion of the land. And he steps forward into the light, and he gives a bow to both Kazmir and Devlin.
Hey, what the fuck's going on?
I am just checking up on you, for you have been gone a while, and he looks and points behind you to Kazmir. Kazmir, do you mind explaining what the other form looks like for the rest of the group?
Sure.
Oh no! Another form. Not even
Your
his final
form? God damn it, we made that joke at the same time.
You're good.
Hair is much, much longer. Where before it was, what, shoulder length at max, maybe if you straighten. Now it's down to the waist. Hair is white. Let me just... I did not prepare this one. Okay.
What the
Her
fuck,
skin-
Kaz? What the fuck?
Her skin, okay, her skin is also white. And she is wearing just leather armor all over this time.
When you say white, do you mean like really, really pale white, or like
Yeah, like,
kind of
no,
like
like,
decent?
What
like
are the
when you
eyes
talk
look
about, like porcelain white, it's...
Okay.
You'll find out soon enough. I'm not sure why he brought you here.
Yeah.
But if he
What the fuck? You're.
He smiles as he sees the dumbfounded expression on you that you are showing.
What?
He begins to speak. I am here to help you, dear Devlin. Is that the name you've chosen? Am I correct on that?
Chosen? What the fuck? Yeah, that's my name.
I see. Perhaps this will bring you more comfort, and he kind of steps back into the shadow for a brief moment, and then he steps back into the light. His skin, similar to Kazmir, but a bit lighter, a lot more lighter. His eyes, a bit more akin, but also a bit more different. In fact, the one thing that he does retain is his golden yellow eye. That's the only thing he retains. His hair is now just a flowing, long, perfectly straight, silky white all the way down to his heel. And the outfit he is wearing is still the same. Still the same. And you notice that he has the scars still there. The tattoos are gone, but the scars are there. He gives you another bow. I am Somas Salines. I'm sure you know that. Now,
So what, we having a
before
fucking convention here? What's with all the changelings?
your mother sent me to check up on you. You've been gone for quite a while, and she got worried, and she contacted.
Why'd she contact you and rather than send somebody I knew?
That is a
How do I know
question
you're
you should
not
ask.
bluffing?
He reaches behind him. He pulls out a simple letter. And he hands it to you. Hold it out to you. I
Kinda
have not read it, but it was written by your mother.
Roughly grabs it and looks at it. Is there a name on it or something?
Yes, it is your mother's name. And it's her handwriting, it's everything like that. The letter goes into some minor detail about occurring events in Gothenburg. About how a few things have changed while you were gone. How Somas Alins is someone who can be trusted. And it says that he is an old friend of your mother's. And it goes further into saying that Regis Kaiser is back in the capital, being an emissary for the Kaiser dynasty, for the Kaiser house, at the oncoming meeting of the Imperial Court. Which is simply telling you to stay away from Gothenburg until the dust settles, and she will try to find you.
Fine. So she did send you.
Me and your mother are old friends.
Why'd I never see you before?
That is a personal question that you should ask your mother.
And you're sure we're away from prying eyes here?
He snaps his finger, and formed in his hands is a spider. The spider that has been watching you for a fairly long while, Devlin.
You've still been spying on me with that thing?
You
Yes.
have one too.
I do. And he kind of like holds out his palm, and he's been a valuable ally. Now, to get down to business, and he turns to both of you. Now, may I ask you to change shape with us, to be more astute with us? You have nothing to fear from either of us.
Fine. And he reluctantly does. Gets a few inches shorter. His face shape gets a bit rounder, and his skin goes pretty pale. Probably not as pale as you two, honestly, but pretty pale. And the scars stay the same. The eyes go white, things like that. And his hair goes a very light, like gem-like purple. Clothes are the same. How'd you even figure it out?
The moment your mother contacted me about a week ago, she told me of you, and I noticed the scar. Tell me, did the purple dragon give that to you too?
Take a wild guess.
You
Yeah.
have my
Yeah, he
greatest sympathies. That bastard has done a lot to us. And I'm certain he has done a lot more to you than he has done to all the entire people, to be honest.
It's not even me you took the most from.
Well, I was merely here to check up on you, to see how you are doing. And for you, Kazmir.
Great, I feel checked up on. Can I go back to sleep?
Oh, give me a second. There's still a bit more to talk about.
Cash can come later. Whenever.
Now, I do not wish to employ you or even ask you of any favors. But there's some topics I would like to discuss with both of you whenever you get the chance. Tell me, upon the oncoming storm that is coming to this empire of ours, a storm that might tear it apart, again, like it did 2,000 years ago, and 2,000 years ago before that. I am wondering if you would be willing to entertain and come to Gothenburg in the next coming weeks. I'm opening up a shop, by the way. You'll find it. It is the Golden Merchant's Tale. And
Sounds interesting, but it's exactly what my mom was telling me not to do.
then you should respect your mother's word. Perhaps when the known threat leaves the city. And you, Kazmir,
Yes.
do stay safe. There are some within our organization that still hold old grudges against your parents.
No shit. You're not one to talk.
He reaches behind him and he simply holds out two tokens. He holds out two tokens. Two very finely made, very finely crafted tokens. They seem to be platinum in nature, but they seem to be a lot more heavy. He holds them out to you. Take one. Both of you.
What is it?
Should you ever need a quick escape, simply stomp on these and think of a location. If you wish to bring people with you, hold their hands. They're called dragon tokens. They're quite often used by those of the upper echelon, and I managed to get my hands on them.
Kazmir is going to summon a spider and have it begin working on a thin layer of web between around the exterior of the token so that when she touches it, she doesn't touch the token directly.
You do not need
Devlin
to
just
worry.
grabs it.
Okay, yeah, nothing happens. You have to stomp on it for
Yeah.
the actual teleport. Or you have to stomp on it or crush it. I would say that the token does, despite feeling heavy, does feel oddly soft. It's like if you ever felt pure gold in your hands and you see how heavy that is, know that it's also really soft, but it feels a lot more softer than pure gold.
Okay.
Now, there would be more I wish to discuss with you, but you do both seem tired. Now, before I do depart with you, before I do depart with all of you, I do wish to simply warn you of something. The purple dragon. His entire domain is the Empire, and we're all under his shadow. It is best you watch out for him, for his eyes and his ears are everywhere.
Really, he's dangerous? Kazmir, I had no idea.
Oh my god, I couldn't tell.
Alright. Being a shit aside. Got it. Thanks. I'll be extra cautious.
Don't make the same mistake twice, as I did. And he reaches behind him and he says, hold still. And he... And I'm gonna ask both of you to make a constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, God.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait, did you say disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? I'll just roll again. Actually,
That sounds
wait.
I like the
I'm
fact
checking
that
to see
we're
if I can
starting
use this
with
when I have disadvantage. I think it doesn't say I can't, so I want to re-roll that for a point of luck.
Oh god, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Come on, son of a bitch. No, yeah.
Amazing.
That's about what I expected, honestly. You know what?
Okay.
Fine. Fuck
Wow.
you.
A somewhat of a golden powder, I guess, brushes in front of you and you inhale it instinctively. And upon inhaling it, it becomes heavy and you quickly become feeling drowsy.
In a few days,
and that-
you'll die of heavy metal poisoning.
And in that instant, you all fall unconscious, but the last thing you see is Somas joking to both of you and catching you. But that is the last thing you see as he says, perhaps we'll meet again. I hope so. And the coming morning, both Devlin and Kazmir, you have found where you were asleep. But each of you notice a web beside where you were sleeping. But morning has come, and you too are the earliest to wake, even before Spencer.
Oh no.
Okay.
What?
What a concept!
That is sorcery. There's definitely
Heresy.
something
I
going
literally have a god as an alarm clock.
on.
We just wake up. It's...
Depends on
What a
depends
lovely
on
rest.
I'm gonna wake up first. I'm gonna notice. Are
Devlin.
they out and about?
depends on if Kazmir and Devlin wanted to do something beforehand.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I want to do is put the disguise back on.
Oh yeah, Kazmir immediately does that after she wakes up.
Yeah.
She ain't letting me fooled.
No.
Um,
And Devlin looks at you. How did we
Wait.
both end up in the same group? Without knowing. Did you know?
not. He might have known and sent me here. I didn't know.
Were you sent here? Were you paid to be our friend? I'd be real fucked up if you were.
No, I was. I don't like the lack of control they experience when things like what just happened.
Who's they?
You'll find out. You'll find out eventually. Anyways,
You've been giving me so much of that lately. I'm gonna.
I know. I'm sorry, honey. We can talk about this more later when we can make sure there's no prying eyes.
All right.
Except for mine, of course. And she summons the spider again.
You two and your fucking spider, your magic spider. You know,
It was the one
when I was
that was on
little,
we
I
had
played with
spider.
normal spiders. Now you guys got magic when you be spying on shit. I'm gonna go kick Spencer until I feel better.
What?
I didn't know we had a magic
Wow.
He doesn't actually kick Spencer. I just needed someone for that
Poor
joke.
Spencer.
I'm probably not gonna do anything else until everyone else wakes up. You're just gonna be sitting like.
Are they like out and
Like,
about at church or in their own rooms
Yeah.
or something?
Were we sleeping in the temple, right?
Yeah,
I
figured we were
think,
just, like-
I think that's what y'all said. You were sleeping at the temple.
Okay.
Okay. So, do we have our own rooms, or are they just kind of out and about?
I thought we were just like sleeping on the pews or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devlin's gonna be up on a very high, whatever he can climb to that's high, like over
Yeah.
this hill, and just
There's-
like looking at the letter.
Mirren's on the floor. He's probably using his coat as a pillow.
Wow.
Do I have a bedroll? I do have a bedroll. Still using his coat as a
He's
pillow.
like
Oh,
using the bedroll as a
so
pillow and putting the.
They're done, so that means I wake up next, right?
He
Oh,
throws
that's-
your spider off the windowsill.
So I wake up, and I notice those two are awake. I'm like, up early, are we?
Couldn't sleep.
I don't need warlocks.
This sounds good. We should embrace the morning sun. Good morning.
Here, wait, Spencer. Let me help you. Jumped up to the windowsill.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. We're just gonna yell and wake everyone up since they're all in the same room.
No, I was gonna try and. I'm gonna actually check if I have, like a water skin. Yeah, I do. Choose your victim.
You said what now?
Pick one person here.
Pick one person.
Well, one person to start.
Okay, well we're gonna start with Elise.
Oh, for goodness sake. I was sitting here waiting for that.
Anyone but him, he scares me.
Anyone but Elise. He's so nice though.
Okay, you go wake him up. He might be nicer if it's you, but if I go.
Absolutely. So I'm like,
Oh.
so I go up to Elise, and I'm like shaking him. Said, Elise,
Oh,
friend,
God.
wake up!
Ah. Spencer, I thought you'd let me have one lie-in.
I
We're
did.
in the middle of a
Last-
church.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
no,
the
he woke
Church
up
of
5
Lathander,
minutes
so
later
does
than
it really
usual. It's real
count?
generous.
Fine.
I just assumed. Oh no, I'll just do it for each. For fuck it, you had a 30-minute breakfast. I'll have a 30-minute waking everyone up.
Okay, it's 5 copper, and I dump this whole water skin on whoever you choose.
Do it. Do it on
Don't
Mirren.
do it. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, don't do it on the lizard
Listen.
or the little girl.
No, the lizard and the little girl will both murder me.
Exactly.
So that leaves me with Mirren or Mason. So do it on Mirren.
I misclicked. That's what that was.
You timing.
It's actually the witch from Wizard of Oz.
I've why do I feel bad but Devlin doesn't? Yeah, he goes over. Wait, he wants the 5 copper first.
You do it for 5 copper?
Yeah.
I don't have 5 copper, so I'll
Why
just
do you
wake him
not?
up.
Why do you not have 5 copper? Sad.
I'll give Devlin a gold piece because I don't have any copper.
Yeah, that's, that's kind of the boat I'm in.
I just
Why do you guys not
gold
have
and
any?
platinum?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, rich fishes.
I mean,
it's not even that much.
really.
I have. Yeah.
I'll take a gold piece.
All right, so I'm gonna. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna shake
At
Mason
least
awake.
put it
Mason,
like on his
friend,
crotch,
wake
so it's
up.
a little bit funnier.
What?
Oh, that's
Elliot,
hilarious.
is the fog back? Is the fog back? And Mason's
Mason.
like has firebolt ready.
it's okay, Mason, friend. It's just the morning. Praise the sun.
Praise the Raven Queen. And then I lay back down. I lay back down.
There's no time for sleeping. And I shake his back away.
There's no attacking going on. You said everything's fine.
Yes,
Just
that's
let
why
me
we
sleep
need to
in.
Wake up.
Hey, but please.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the big suicide. You know, go
Oh,
like
no.
the lizard net.
Spencer, I wouldn't. I don't think that's a good idea.
I start shaking awake the
Oh.
lizard.
Boy.
You dumbass.
Wake up, Elliot, friend.
Okay,
I'm-
it's the 9-year-old I'm more scared of waking up.
Make a death saving throw.
Oh, okay, it's Elliot, but if this was fucking Sabille, I would totally have to attack you too. I just want you to know that.
Really, like, barely doesn't.
How does one do the Elliot first? Elliot! No, that's not how
No, let Leo do it. Let Leo do it.
Come on,
Leo,
right
you want to
there.
do it? You want to do it, Leo?
No. I don't know where to
Elliot. No, that doesn't sound good.
You gotta get lower.
Yeah,
Yep, like that.
Where's the baby?
Lower.
That sounds like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that sounds more. Yeah. Elliot. No, here's the. What accent does he have?
He goes like into like
It's like he
sounds like
smoked a pack
he
a
smoked
day.
20 packs a day for a year.
Elliot,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
You know, I'm just gonna do
Ron,
something
what are you
normal
doing?
Yeah, just
What
do
is that in your
normal
mouth?
voice.
Come here. Ron, come here. What's that in your mouth?
Devlin runs away with something in his mouth.
What's in your mouth?
Mirren's still asleep. It's great.
Maybe it's so later.
Well, not
Okay,
for long.
I'm gonna go to Mir. I don't want to dump like okay if he's using his coat as a pillow, I don't want to dump it all over his coat, but I'm gonna just try and like splash in his face irritatingly.
Okay.
Wake up! Your last one to sleep.
As the water, when the water hits his face, he just sort of shoots up and just like, just like, and like, it's wiping down his face for a
Did
second.
you
And,
think
like,
you were back at sea?
At least Spencer was nice about it.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
sort of, something like that.
Sorry, I forgot about that
So
part.
I'm just gonna imagine Elliot tried to threaten me, and I just laughed it off.
Yeah.
Since no one could pull off the Elliot voice, we'll just give the Cliff Notes
Fast
version.
forward.
No.
The dog.
Yeah. So Elliot just like kind of carries Sabille on his shoulder and lets her nap for a bit longer. He knows for a fact that if you wake her up, he's gonna kill her.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna put my coat back on, and I'm gonna put my hair up, and I'm gonna check what the weather's gonna be like today.
Man, like completely like
Same fucking routine as my grandmother.
Now to the weather. What is the weather like, Miran? Miran, yes, thank you. The weather is going to be sunny.
While Mirren is doing all that, I'm
It's
gonna walk
going
up
to be
to
sunny with a
Devlin,
glance of
and I'm
rain.
gonna
Man, why have you been zoning at the window for 15 minutes?
It's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
sunny
walk up-
today.
I'm gonna
He
walk
looks
up to
kind of
Devlin and I'm
disappointed
gonna
at
ask.
the fact that it's gonna be sunny.
Yes,
I'm
that's the
sorry?
best weather. I'm gonna walk up to Devlin. I'm gonna ask, "Hey, Devlin, you still have that orb thing?"
I assume I have my bag and my stuff and the orb is with my stuff.
He didn't touch the orb.
Okay, I was gonna fucking murder somebody. Yeah, I got it.
I was curious. Could I handle it for just a moment to inspect it?
Spencer, I think it's probably a good idea not to.
Well, the thing is, if
And that's
Lathander,
coming. I feel like you're supposed to be the holy man who should probably
Yes, and that's
tell everyone else
why
not to
I'm-
handle creepy stuff.
yes, but Lathander was there with another being saying to protect it, and I feel
Does that
I just want to
necessarily
get a
mean you have
good.
to touch it.
Well, I'd like to inspect it to know why. To see if
You
I can
hear
find
shouting coming from like around the corner. I can magically inspect it if you want. Give me like another 10 minutes.
I don't think that's necessary, friend, but thank you.
Spencer, I think this is a really bad idea.
I don't think it should
I
be
mean-
fine.
Okay, sure.
I'm just gonna hold it. What would really happen?
Alright, just a minute though. I kinda like really not a lot of positive experience. He holds it out to you.
Hold it.
Just
I'm
be
gonna
careful.
hold it. I'm gonna take it from his hand, hold it in both of my hands.
I'm like ready if he drops it or something. 'Cause I don't
Yeah, I'm paying a lot of attention to what's gonna happen.
All right.
Make
So,
a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Oh
It is
boy.
a disadvantage. What the fuck?
Okay. Disadvantage.
Oof.
Okay.
6.
Oh no!
I don't
Okay.
It's
like
either
it.
really good or really bad.
It's really
So-
bad. I know it.
Like
The moment you touch the orb, your hand just grips around it tightly,
Oh no.
and your entire vision just goes black.
Oh
And your
god.
entire mind is swirling in this abyssal madness of this black wind. Clears just for a moment, or you see yourself in just this void. And in this void is just endless, constant, endless. Perhaps you're in the middle, perhaps you're a bit to the left, perhaps you're south, perhaps you're north, you do not know. There's no direction in this void. You simply are where you are. Eventually, after what feels like perhaps eternities, perhaps merely seconds, you see that figure. The figure in white hair and rags and furs.
Oh boy.
Standing just maybe a bit ahead of you. He doesn't seem to notice you. He seems to be walking these halls of the void.
I'm gonna attempt to walk up to him.
He turns. to you.
Hello? What's all this about?
Listen.
Where am I?
He kind of leans forward. Intriguing. Very intriguing. I did not expect this to happen. I thought
Yeah,
your god. I
Can't
thought
say I'd expect it either.
I thought for sure your god would have protected you from this.
Oh god.
Is this something to be protected from? Oh no! What is this? What was he protecting me, or should have protected me from?
It is nothing dangerous. It's merely a foci. And he says that as he turns back, and he seems to be grabbing something that you can't see. Tell me, what do you see?
I'm gonna peek over his shoulder. Do I see anything?
You see nothing.
I see nothing.
So the Deva blood doesn't run strong in you. Disappointing.
Well, I'm just human.
All humans come from the Devas.
Damn it.
Is that right? Well, what am I doing here, though?
You tell me, you're the one that touched the orb.
I inspected it. I wanted to know. I wanted to see if there was anything I could figure was important from it.
You'll find your answers when you reach Sebastian, the one in Telnadri.
Okay.
Because me, I can't spoil that answer for you.
That just sounds like cryptic nonsense.
Oh, there are things you wouldn't understand.
Is religious think something is cryptic nonsense?
So for everyone else outside of what's happening, this seems like just to be a second has passed.
Okay.
For you.
I was gonna say if it looks like he's being zoned out, then at least we'll try and get it off of it.
Oh, he's totally zoned out.
Is he having a reaction similar to Lothrin?
Yeah, there is clearly a
This is
tear.
Spencer, though. He's always zoned out. I don't understand. Why was there any worry?
That's fair, but he's
Yeah.
like, still Devlin's like,
I mean, the
Spencer.
real question, has his smile faded, and has he just got a straight
His
face?
smile has faded. And
I'm going to
no.
try and take it off of
I
him.
wish.
and,
Are you sure we don't want to throw this in a river?
and
Can I pry the orb
the
away from
smile
him?
has faded. A tear rolls down his cheek, and you
I'm
can see this
definitely
solemn, very solemn expression on his face.
Shit. Lothrin did this too.
Sad even happened. DM, what's going on?
Lothrin did this too. I try and take the orb from him.
Okay?
I,
Are you touching orbs again? Can I touch it?
Yeah. Spencer, back to you.
back to me. Am I still in the dream thing
You're
or whatever?
Yeah, you're still there, and the entity, this being, this man in rags and furs and having long white hair, he kind of just sits down as if he's like drawing a chair, and he kind of just sits down.
Well, I'm just gonna sit down on the floor in front of him and like my legs crossed. It's like, well, is there a way out of this?
That depends. Do you have people with you?
Yes, but
Maybe.
not currently wherever this is.
Well, for you, it would take an eternity.
Oh,
For them, it
boy.
may take a minute.
Oh boy. And so is this in the orb?
Yes.
Wow. That makes no sense.
Bigger on the inside.
I was gonna say that. It's smaller on the outside.
As I said, it's a foci.
I don't.
And-
What is that?
You should ask the one who knows the questions, who knows the answers. I know the answers.
Are
And
you
I
Well,
know
if
the
you know
questions.
the answers, then tell me the answers.
Singular.
Like this is Spencer, like screaming at this person who's just sitting there nonchalantly, like smoking like a cigarette. And Spencer is so confused, he's angry.
So it's completely dark around me, right?
Yes.
I have my pebble on me. I'm gonna pull that out.
Oh, you don't have your pebble on you.
Oh, nothing
You're
on
not
me?
wearing-
You
yeah,
don't
you-
get your pebble.
Are you floating and
Okay,
naked?
okay,
The way you said that, I was like, how dare you think you have your pebble?
Let me explain this real quick. You're wearing a white silk robe, and that's it.
Oh my god. Not
Is
even
it
my
the same
holy
as when they were in
symbol?
that
You
tree?
have your you do have your holy symbol with you.
But no anime. Oh,
No
this
anime.
is terrible.
It's the same as when we were in the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I'm actually gonna bring that up. So,
Metagame.
I had something similar like this. I was pulled into a
Metagame
dream
vision.
where I also wore similar attire. Can I ask you what that's about, or is it more cryptic nonsense?
He kind of ponders the thought for a moment. How much should I reveal to you?
A lot, please.
What a douche.
Should I tell you the plot? Question mark.
It's not that. It's not
Shall
that.
I villain
It's not
monologue or
that.
not?
He's going to ask. Actually, I'm going to ask you to make a persuasion roll.
A persuasion roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I might actually succeed. Knowing me, though, I'm not.
Go on. Nice.
22.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? And that? Oh, what's that? And that? Oh, that's not 16. You just fell.
What?
Ooh.
He simply smiles and he says, "Perhaps this will help you." And he kind of just touches your forehead. And as he touches your forehead, Spencer, you recoil back, falling limp to the ground.
That's just
And you get
rude.
this surge, various visions and images flashing in your mind that you can't really make out at the moment. But what you can make out is this intense feeling of sorrow. This
Intense feeling of what?
This intense feeling of sadness.
Sadness.
This intense feeling of isolation. As the last thing you see is this man waving to you, and everything around you becoming an endless void. And it's
Did
just
I-
you.
Recognize the man?
No, it's the man. It's the man in the fur and the rags.
Oh,
Right
okay.
here, yeah.
Okay.
And he says, "Perhaps the light of your God may reach you there. Perhaps not."
The light of my god.
And as he says that, I'm gonna ask the people who are taking the orb away from him to make a strength check against Spencer's.
Did Spencer
Let's
fall
go.
over in the real world? Question.
No, he's standing perfectly still.
So do I make a
God
strength
fucking-
check too, or just them?
Yeah, you make a strength check.
Well, I'm definitely gonna beat Devlin.
What have we got to
Yeah,
do?
no, fuck
Strength
you.
checks?
Yeah, people are going to be taking the orb away from him.
Well,
Why can I...
Bugger.
so far, Spencer's a strong boy.
Wait, Elise, did you touch the orb?
Oh, bugger, yeah.
Oh, hold it here with me!
I can't get away from you! You have like... I have
Okay, Elise, make me a wisdom saving throw. At
After he
disadvantage.
fucking when it gets said, Spencer, don't touch that.
Oh my...
I'm gonna murder you.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Okay, I'm
Are you
gonna be. If this.
He's,
Oh.
he's trying to take it away from. He's trying to take it away from Elise immediately after seeing what happened to Spencer.
Well,
If-
imagine how
If
we're both holding onto the orb
Yeah, I
very tightly.
No,
I want
they
to know. Are they
both-
both?
no,
Are
the
they-
orb.
now they're both just like, ugh.
Okay, so the moment Elise takes the orb, he kind of just grips it tightly, and as he grips it tightly, that grip actually loosens around Spencer, and his hand drops from the orb, but he's still standing there, perfectly still, with that solemn look to his face.
Oh, so I'm still like locked in the dream.
Fuck,
Yes.
someone get Spencer, and I'm gonna start trying to pry that orb away.
Alright, make a strength check.
Against Mason rolls over in his bed because honestly, you know, I already touched the orb and nothing happened, so you know.
Check, or is it just
Yeah, you have to make a strength check against Devlin's.
18.
What is it saying about your roll?
So,
Okay.
so am I still holding on to it? Like we're just
No, you look.
holding
Okay,
hands?
let me go to Spencer for a second. Spencer,
No, you were. So...
what are you gonna try and do in this endless void? Are you gonna try and wait it out, or are you gonna just try and do something?
I'm gonna attempt to pray to my god.
You're gonna hold the holy symbol?
I'm going to hold my holy symbol and attempt to pray to my god.
Alright, what's your spellcasting thing? It's charisma. Right?
Charisma.
Alright,
Yeah.
make a charisma check at advantage.
Charisma check added an advantage, so just straight
Go
charisma.
on.
Yeah, just a straight charisma saving throw at advantage.
Oh, saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
25.
Okay.
You're gonna bump that
25.
down to a 19 because you hate me.
No, the guy isn't there. So we don't know how long it's been. It's hard to tell in this isolated void. But for you, a long time, perhaps a short time. Eventually you just start holding on to your holy emblem, holy symbol. You just start praying to Rathan. Eventually you get this warm feeling in your chest. And
It's a nice
you,
feeling.
Yeah, and you blink a few times, and your vision comes to you, and you see at your back. And you see Elise there, holding onto the orb.
God, by the
Now,
sunlight.
Now,
I'm gonna rub my hands together, stand back, and I'm gonna cast Thunderwave to try and knock him over and throw it out of his hands.
I'm
Does
going
not
to
seem
jump
like a
in
good
front.
idea.
I'm going to try to grab his hand and stop
I've
him
already-
from doing that.
Why? He's gonna work.
Yeah, I've already spent the spell slot.
Oh no.
Considering there's so much.
As you're waking up, the devil
Emotion.
was
So I
like,
need
Spencer, as you're waking
I
up,
need
the
at least
devil was,
make
like,
a
snapping your
Constitution.
Alright,
Spencer.
Elise, make that
Spence.
alright, Elise,
Spencer.
make that Constitution.
6.
At least takes 3 thunder damage and falls over.
Okay, now,
God,
Knock
damn
the
it.
orb out of his hand.
now, Elise.
I think it. Oh, I'll check.
What was that, Leo?
No.
Devlin?
He's.
Oh,
You-
push 10 feet away from
You said something about Spencer?
I said he was like snapping you in your face, just like
Oh.
Spence.
Oh
Spence.
god. Yeah,
you-
yes.
Are you with
By
us?
the sunlight, yes. I'm
And then we
here.
get knocked over by thunderwave.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe Spencer should also make a.
Go
I
move
rolled
10
really
feet.
bad.
Can I just get
rolled really
launched into
bad.
a wall while I'm catatonic?
No, through
Well,
the
so
stained glass window.
I
Thanks,
feel like I
Mirren.
passed that Constitution save.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You're not pushed back, but the other.
Okay.
Oh,
Owen,
I just get yeeted.
Yes, Kazmir.
would my identify have finished in this period of
Yeah, give me a sec. Give me.
Were you identifying
At
the point or
least.
the orb?
Hello.
the token, and it's just to see whether I can help out. I'm not looking for
Okay,
any spell
okay.
descriptions. I'm
At
just seeing whether I...
least. You find yourself in a white void. You hear this ticking in the background, as the ticking of a grandfather clock.
Spencer?
You begin walking forward, asking for and that ticking is still there in the background. And just in front of you, as you're turning around, as you're making some form of turn, you see a figure. This figure is a bit different. They have the appearance of a child, no more than perhaps 12 or 11. They're wearing a black and suit made of silk, laced in gold. He has 2 pockets on his chest, one to his left, the other to his right. His left pocket is full of decaying black roses, and his right pocket is full of blooming black roses, and he's simply wandering around. He turns around and he sees you and he says, "Now, it isn't your time to come here. Go on." And he kind of just waves his hand. And it is at that moment, at least, you feel this force hit. And that force hits you, makes you recoil back. And I believe you're flung 10 feet, correct?
Yes, 10 feet.
10 feet, yeah. And with a simple gesture of his hand, you fly back 10 feet. And you hit something hard. It makes you kind of squint your eyes in pain. And then a kind of a groan, and you just open your eyes again, and you're back
And
in
the
the town.
orb slowly rolls over to Mason, who picks it up.
Did the orb hit the ground?
The orb hit the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna point it. No one pick up the ball.
No,
Don't
I
worry.
already touched it. It didn't happen. Whatever. it
Don't
is.
worry, guys. Ray can pick it up.
Just
No, Devlin's
Put
like
it-
scrambling.
put a cloth over it or something.
It's like
Ooh,
bloody
maybe we could get a
Palantir.
case for it.
Oh,
Oh,
No
that
one
was a
else-
good
no one
callback,
who
man.
hasn't
Hey,
touched it-
hey,
no one who hasn't
Elise,
touched
did
it
it
already. Touch it now.
what was it
I-
like for
Wait.
you?
Oh,
I mean,
head. Why did
it was
that
all
work? But why
white,
did you do that?
and there was some ticking, and there was some kid who told me it wasn't my time yet, and then flicked his hand, and I guess he launched me across the room.
That was
No,
me.
no, that was Mirren.
Ah,
Sounds like
Yeah,
death.
that was Mirren. I barely noticed it. I just came to, and then suddenly he tries to knock us all over.
I grabbed the orb.
Oh,
Okay, if you
That
haven't
was-
touched it yet, don't touch it already. Don't touch it again.
I'm gonna take a moment away from the group, and I'm gonna go pray to my God to ask him what the hell that was about.
Okay, can you make me a charisma check? Just a general charisma check.
A charisma check? Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Damn, that's actually a pretty good roll. Jesus, man.
Yeah, I know. These are all the good rolls I'm ever gonna have, so I'm enjoying them.
What's that like?
So,
I,
you-
Before today, I couldn't have told you.
alright. For thematic effect, I'm gonna say you're doing this in front of the morning ray of the sun,
Of course.
and you feel that warmth hit you, and you just feel something like a touch on your shoulder, but you don't look. You don't look. And you feel this presence, a warm presence, the presence that reminds you of Arvin.
Oh.
And you hear this voice just simply say, "There are some things I'm afraid I do not know, child. This is somehow beyond even me. That man who you saw in the orb. Beware him. But take this orb to the man who calls himself Sebastian. He knows all about it, I'm quite sure." And he touches you and he says, "May the sunlight be with you, always."
Praise the sun. And I'll end my prayer there. But, well, that was interesting. Things were never this complicated when I was with Arvin. I head back to the group. What's the group up to? What's the gang doing?
So,
You know, Mirren,
Spencer, Elise...
this whole time we've known each other, I feel like you've just been throwing sparks in my direction. I don't appreciate it.
I
You
have
think that about
not
me?
hit you with a single spell before. I've
You know,
made an
Kazmir,
effort.
I
to
really
not-
appreciate you as one of the newer members of the group. You actually had my back during the last fight, and I really appreciate it. But you, Mirren, I don't
That's
know.
gold. That's
Oh,
gold.
right.
And I'm the one,
check up
I'm
on
the
a-
one who's scared shitless by his magic, but that's
Ah.
gold.
I'm gonna check up on Elise and Devlin. Are you two hurt after that, by the way?
Well, I
Bit.
mean,
They
only a
took
little
3
bit, I'm
points
fine.
of damage. They took 3 points of
Yeah,
damage.
no.
Okay.
I mean,
We'll be
still,
fine.
that's more damage than I've ever done to you.
I do think Spencer would have taken 1.
Okay, I'll take one.
So,
Sure, why not?
you-
I'm just gonna put my hand on Elise's and Devlin's shoulders and just do lay on hands for each 3.
thank
But
you.
just try and also help them make them feel better.
It does emotionally help.
Sorry, I'm sorry I hit you with a spell, but you were kind of out of it.
Yeah, okay, I mean, it would work, so, whatever.
DM, can I
It
have
works.
clarification? Can I have clarification on one thing? Mason touched the orb before when like casting Identify, and it had a lot of like manly touchings with it, and nothing happened, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It only affects humans.
Does Spencer
Oh, I'm
have
I'm
this
I'm
you?
half human though.
So,
Spencer,
Spencer, Elise, and Lotharian had crazy reactions. Mason, you touched it earlier, you right?
yeah, I mean, I had plans for it. I kind of wanted to use it for like a cool decoration if we ever like get like a home or something like that. Like, imagine a candle underneath this thing,
I
because
don't think that's wise.
We need to take this to, we need to go and, do what we are intending to
I mean,
do.
does
I
this mean
believe
that
it's
there's
able
a
to
small
back
child
them.
stuck inside this thing, or...?
From what
Should
I
we break it to
understood,
let them out?
What I understood, we were the ones stuck inside. I didn't see a
mean-
child. I
Oh.
saw I saw that man. Describe him, DM. I'm gonna attempt to describe him as a Spencer. What was it? Long white hair.
Is it the
tattoo.
tattoo man?
Yeah.
Why did you guys see these?
And I should say, this whole time Spencer's not smiling. He's just incredibly confused.
Oh no!
Oh, that
That's Spencer.
hits. That hits hard.
I mean, I don't...
So I'm
Just-
describing. So, and he said, he said my God didn't protect me from it, but he also said it wasn't malevolent. So I don't understand that. If it wasn't malevolent, what was there to protect me from?
Okay,
also
Spencer,
said it'd take an-
malevolent means...
Well, malevolent means evil.
I know,
know
it's
it's not, so if it's not evil, it doesn't need to be protected against. I assume.
Storms aren't malevolent. You still wouldn't want to be caught with one of them unawares.
Fair, I guess.
I feel like you would, but that's beside the point.
He doesn't refute.
But it was an experience.
what did you guys do? Is it just chance on who's like, able to see these?
Perhaps.
Probably, I guess.
I know I don't want to touch it again.
Why don't we just go find a villager, have them touch it, and see what happens?
Even with
Okay.
No.
Can we not torture innocent people, please?
We would just walk up to some random stranger and say, "Hey, touch my ball."
No.
Let's not torture the random citizens, please.
I
Devlin
think
just
we should-
walks up. Yeah, he walks up his hand on your shoulder, mirror. Great, we have a volunteer.
Oh no, I'm not touching that thing.
That's what I thought. He puts it back in his bag.
I mean,
We can try touching it with my spy.
I don't think your spider.
Even Lathander didn't know what the heck was going on in there. That was something.
DM, do I feel the same kind of sadness that everyone else got when they touched it?
Yes.
Okay.
You felt something a bit more different, though, than just pure sadness. You felt isolation, but you also felt something real old. Something that you can't really place your mind on, but it felt old, and it felt out of place.
You know, a part of me kind of wants to touch it again, but I think that's probably...
Well, I'm kind of curious.
I think that would
okay,
be...
if you touched it again, do you like? I wonder, like, if since you've touched it already. Okay, you didn't have to see the same thing Spencer did. What I heard.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
He said it wasn't your time yet. So then, if you touch it again,
Is he
then
just
maybe
gonna,
you-
is he just gonna backhand me back out again?
Does
Maybe
that
if I
mean
keep doing
my
it, he'll get
time-
annoyed and he'll just be like, alright, what do you want?
Well, maybe,
Did,
yeah, 2 times can't hurt.
Did Spencer like say, "Hey, the lady said something about this being a folk guy or whatever," or did
Oh.
Spencer not share that?
I didn't say that.
Okay, no problem.
Do you want to try again? We have Miriam ready with another thunder wave.
Sure.
I'll try again. If you'd like.
Or we can hang things from a rope system and we just pull them apart like after a second, right?
I don't
So,
know.
Okay.
Elise, what do you say? We try grabbing it at the same time?
I was literally
No,
just
that's
about
worse.
to say that we should do that.
But
Okay,
then what
well.
if you both get stuck?
Well,
Well, what if if we're together, we got it.
exactly.
It's fine.
Alright. Fine.
Okay, well,
Power of Brosome.
Richard. I mean, yeah, Spencer. I guess you make a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
At advantage.
Elise, you make a wisdom saving throw at a disadvantage.
Oh.
So I also want to say, this is with +3 to both of us because
Oh,
I have aura.
that is disappointing.
So wait, so that's an 18 and an 8 because you have your aura
Yep.
thing.
Okay, Spencer. You touched the orb and you just forget this. What I can describe as, do you ever get these sudden bouts of just... Okay, do you ever look in the mirror and you get that sinking feeling as you stare at yourself in the mirror?
Owen, are you
the
okay?
feeling of-
Are we
Yeah,
getting
oh,
really
did
real
you-
right now? Yeah, cheers, Owen.
yeah.
Let's take an hour
I
break.
often look in the
Yeah, you
mirror
look
and feel
in the mirror
really
and you-
disappointed in myself, yes.
I know. Let's not
Are
I
you,
do
are
that
you
quite
happy?
often.
Are you happy
I
now?
look in the mirror and I fucking hate myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have that pretty often.
Yeah,
I just
except
constantly feel like everything's worthless.
Is the
except
episode title gonna be Depression or something?
except it's
Group therapy
Not-
for dummies.
that type of emotion is what you feel, but it feels a bit more intense. It's not that you hate yourself, it's more of the fact that it's self-realization of your own insignificance, which is nihilistic.
Okay,
And that's
so
it's
Owen,
not
do you
the
want to
hatred.
talk?
It's not the hatred of yourself. It's more so. I've been reading a lot of Lovecraft. Don't at me.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
So it's that.
That explains it.
I'm just half worried now.
You don't really get that vision again. Instead, you just look up and you see that light of Lathander shining on you. And you look to Elise.
I've
Does
got no
anyone
one
else
looking
see
out
that
for my
light?
soul.
Now everyone probably sees it's just a way of light hitting the face.
Don't worry, the
Um,
Raven Queen will help you, Elise.
Spencer, are you
and-
still with us?
Yes, nothing really happened. I just kind of feel like crap when I touch it.
Yeah, that's normal. Elise, and he's just like, oh.
Elise,
I still think we should put it in a bag.
Elise, you know what's happening to you, man?
A child tells me to sod off again.
No.
Okay.
Instead, you find yourself in a black void.
Oh.
Wait, was the white one the waiting room because Spencer was still in the black one?
Your call is bigger.
And
the
this-
Oh no, now he's in my room. Get out of my room, Alice!
Guys,
The line
let
is
the
busy.
DM talk.
Your call
Come
is
on.
forward to an automatic voicemail system.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, Elise, you're in that black void again. Apparently it's Spencer's room. So you see just the figure that is often described. And he's like, oh, come on, not another one of these fucking idiots.
Damn!
Wow. I'm
And he
gonna
just-
say in Draconic. Wow, thanks for that.
You're just assuming I speak Draconic because everyone else has
I
right
mean,
there
look,
speaks Draconic.
it's just you called me an idiot. I thought I may as well speak in a different language, you know.
You don't respond in the same language.
Yes, I'm speaking in Draconic right now, but that doesn't mean I'm a dragon. Jesus, man.
I'm not saying you are.
He's a dick. I thought he was all mysterious. No, he's just a fucking douche.
He might be mad after Spencer just gave him a bunch of shit. He's just grumpy.
Well, I mean, if it's so
Yeah.
much of a problem for you, then I'll just leave.
I mean, how are you gonna leave now? At least the previous idiot had some form of guard to protect him.
Oh, I wasn't aware that that's how it worked.
There are things beyond your understanding, human.
I'm very much aware. So
Says
what,
he's
am I
standing
just
in the
gonna sit
void.
here and hang out with you then?
It depends on if your friends can reach you.
And everyone leaves Elise here.
New character, let's go.
Elise, what you see behind him, and you see in behind him is a wolf, a white wolf, the size of a bear, kind of creeping behind him, but it doesn't seem to be attacking him.
Nice pet, I assume.
He looks behind him and says, "An old friend."
Is it?
I'm assuming you don't know where you are.
No.
That's the usual answer. But go ahead, what were you going to say?
I was just gonna say it's kind of eyeing me up a little bit. Do I need to be afraid of this creature?
They say this place reflects the beasts of men.
So...
That's really not an answer. Thanks.
So... That's just really cryptic. You probably get that a lot.
You know, he kind of stands up. He was in a sitting position before. I probably said that. He stands up and he lets out a sigh. Most gods are supposed to be.
Fair enough.
They don't really give straightforward answers. And I would love to give straightforward answers. I was never given any in my life.
I'm gonna try to approach the wolf and touch it.
I feel like very salty at Spencer right now.
Mm-hmm. You approach the white wolf the size of a bear. And you lay your hand, I'm guessing on his snout or the front of his face.
I kind of try to figure out where it's most comfortable with my hand.
It seems most comfortable with your hand, like around its neck area.
Alright.
And it doesn't seem to be attacking you. It seems to be more snuggling into your, I guess, hand.
Well, I mean, if I'm stuck here for eternity, this isn't too bad, I guess.
And I suppose you're just there for a while, and I'm gonna go back to the rest of the party. What are you gonna do, seeing Elise kind of just back into that phase again?
How long
I'm
have
gonna
you
try to
been
rip it. I'm gonna say, okay, before you thunderclap him again,
Can
let
I
me
clap
try to
him?
rip.
Yeah,
Let me try to rip this orb out of his hand.
I
It seems like you
make-
haven't let go. No, you haven't let go of it
Yeah,
since you
Mirren-
made your save. So
Yeah,
you
Mirren
probably just-
walked over and like pulled out. Mirren is currently rummaging through his bag and pulls out a belaying pin. And it's just like, I wasn't gonna cast a spell.
A what pin? What?
I'm sweeping.
It's
Fucking boat nerd.
Okay.
Sailor.
Look now, the background says you have a belaying pin and that it functions identically to a club.
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna smack the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Can you not beat him while he can't defend himself?
Look, let's start by trying to rip the orb out of his hand.
Yes.
I'm going to try. Suck
Alright,
my
make
ass.
I mean, okay,
Okay,
just,
Spencer
just-
hasn't let go of it since like he touched it, so I'm sure like he could do it without having to make a
Okay, well, just, actually, no, Spencer let go of it. I said that his hand lowered from the orb.
fuck.
But, just, I guess, I mean, I know for a fact that Elise is gonna see Devlin's, but he keeps making me escape.
Dude, you're rolling.
Well, the only person
Don't
he's really
sweep the
rolling
leg.
I
against
feel like
is
sweeping my legs
Spencer.
isn't going to make me drop it, it's just going to make me face plant on the ground.
Elise,
Well,
okay,
no,
Elise,
it
make,
knocked
Elise,
it out of your hand last
make
time.
a strength check right now, please. Don't roll goddamn
It's
920.
rolling.
Okay.
So, Spencer, you must successfully grip the orb out of Elise's grip.
I hope to God I'm not dragged back in there.
Okay, Spencer,
No.
give it to me.
Okay.
No.
Am I back?
Elise, back to you for and it is at this moment the figure, the man himself, he says, "Now look at that. Look at that. Looks like your friends have come, and they've saved you."
They're pretty good at that.
And he says that as like the black void begins to slowly dissipate, and he says, "Perhaps we may discuss some things in the future. Perhaps when you become stronger, things will be revealed to you. For now, you're simply fodder. And that's quite honestly the truth. Become stronger, and perhaps we may have another talk. You are the only one
Stop it.
who doesn't follow a false god. Farewell,
Throw hands with this guy.
Yeah.
farewell, Elise."
Farewell, what should I call you?
He says his name, and I'm gonna ask you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Farewell, sweet bastard
disadvantage.
child.
I'm about.
Well-
My brain is about to explode, isn't it?
And I don't think my
wisdom
aura
saving
of...
throw.
A natural
Yes.
one and dies.
Oh,
I don't-
Damn!
Oh. Well,
What?
I don't think he needs it.
It's a natural 18.
That's a good roll, man, but it doesn't succeed.
Oh.
What the fuck? Did he need a nat 20?
Not even a nat 20 would work.
Then why'd you have to make the roll?
Yeah, why'd you even roll then?
Because I thought he had greater wisdom and I thought he had greater wisdom. Because a nat 20 would
He's
make it
a
a
fighter.
yeah, a nat 20 would make that a 23, correct?
Yeah.
Well, you needed a 25, didn't you?
So,
you needed a 25. Let's just say that. I'll
What's
mitigate
wrong
it.
with you?
damn, like even aura protection would have done anything for him.
But I will say that you do hear the word Ahu,
We've heard that.
and that's it. And that's all you hear, and the rest of his name just is blank to you. But you hear the word Ahu, and you suspect it's only one part of his name. And that is when your vision returns.
Oh, well, that one had a lot more stuff going on.
Yeah, what happened there?
There wasn't a kid. It sounded like the guy that you guys always keep on seeing.
No, I got dragged into the same thing. What was he like? Cryptic?
Yeah, didn't really get anything out of him, to be honest.
Did you see anything else there?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, maybe no more touching this.
Is
He
there-
takes it from Spencer.
Is there a kitchen?
I got a turn.
Is there a kitchen in the church or something?
I know.
Yeah, there's a kitchen.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go into a kitchen. Is there like a sack of some sorts that one would use to keep food in?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a potato sack, empty it out, and then I'm gonna come back.
Oh, speaking of food, I actually need more rations. I'm down to like one.
Wait, hang on. I kind of have a cool idea. But I'm gonna have to ask the DM for the lowdown on the rules. So when you dismiss a familiar, you can they go into their own pocket dimension. Can the familiar bring an item with them into this pocket dimension?
I really love that idea, to be honest. I really love that idea as a concept. You know what? Fuck yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, so Ray turns into an imp, grabs the orb, and it disappears.
Mason, what the fuck?
It's safe now! No one can touch it if it's not in front of us.
Put it in. Grab fucking the orb that I've been building in.
Can you make it come back?
I snap, and then Ray is holding the orb.
Okay.
And if you die?
Oh.
Well,
Let's not die then.
Yeah.
Just don't die.
Because technically Ray goes on. He just might not listen to you guys.
Tell that to my whole family. What?
Oof.
What's a family?
Literally,
We're a family, Spencer.
Aww.
Let's go get breakfast. Also, it's the guy, the Emperor Sword. Has he just been here the whole time?
I thought he left.
Yeah,
No,
I was pretty sure he left.
No, Lutheran left, but this guy was going to escort us to Telnadri.
Oh right. Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like we would have done that in a privacy. We wouldn't start touching things in front of people.
No, it's okay. No one else is awake yet because Spencer wakes us up stupid early. Everyone else is sleeping in.
I
okay,
guess
makes
I
sense.
could go wake him up.
Don't wake him up. We don't.
I'm gonna go wake him up.
Don't wake him up.
Where is he at?
Wake who up?
The sword of the Emperor.
No, he's not in the temple, man.
Oh, well, where is he?
He has his own tent, probably. He's probably has a whole battlement and he's just hanging out.
Oh.
Is he in the barracks? Or there's we never figured out what was going on with that.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Was that part of the
was-
curse?
That was an experience and a half.
We can now store one item for free.
Yep.
Yeah, and I have to piss off what I think is a god or a dragon.
I mean,
I'm gonna
I
go make
Same.
food because Lotharin left, so now I have to do it.
I'll put the potatoes back in the kitchen.
Don't eat raw potatoes, Kazmir. Trust me, it's not fun.
Sorry, I had that idea while you were getting a potato sack, and I kind of feel bad. Ooh, we could technically put it in the potato sack and then still do the same thing, because technically it's holding one thing, right? We
Does
could
that count as
combine
two
both
items?
ideas.
Yeah,
It looks
I
at
go to the
looks
kitchen
at God.
and stock up on
Looks up.
rations.
Tell me, Raven Queen.
He's now regretting all his decisions.
Oh, what are you? Ah, boy.
Owen.
oh, sorry. Yep. Go ahead.
Can I put the orb in a potato sack and then have Ray carry it into his dimension? Because now I feel bad because I came up with that idea when he got the sack. So
Well, then you're also gonna have things like, oh, he's gonna put other things in the sack.
Yeah, see, that's the other issue. Because I will argue it, like, once it comes out to desperation, like, oh, we need to carry this item away from people's sight, and I'm like, well, I have a bag, okay? It's basically a bag of holding now, so.
I haven't tried
Well,
it.
it can carry as much as a potato sack can carry.
Yeah. Which is
Oh, what?
Potato sacks are pretty big.
I'm gonna let my dog outside.
I'm gonna go make breakfast.
Okay.
Are you just gonna leave on us?
Are we doing a?
No, my cabin Devlin is. What the fuck?
Oh. I was like, are we breaking? I was like,
No.
okay.
Devlin is going to go make breakfast. I apologize. No, I'm just gonna go get cereal mid game.
Mm-hmm.
You're not eating raw potatoes. If you
So-
guys into the kitchen, he's gonna be like, "Stop eating raw potatoes! What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I'll put the sack back.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I will make you food. Get
Gollum.
out of here.
So I'm gonna say
A
no to that.
chocolate.
I'm gonna say no to the potato sack thing for now. So
Okay.
just one.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
one
fine.
item.
Cool. I'll put the sack back in the kitchen. So we can think of a use for
Put the
another use
potatoes
for
back
potatoes.
in, half eaten.
Right out of every potato.
Potatoes, boil and mash them, stick them in
I'll-
a stew.
Is there any sign of rats in the temple?
No.
No? Oof.
Okay.
I was gonna put the sack down next to some rat evidence to make it look like the rats ate them.
Oh, so we just decide
A rat
that,
did eat them, little Kazmir.
So did we just decide that the we can't do the sack idea?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can't put things in
Don't
the
you?
sack and then have the sack go into Ray's little pocket.
Yeah, that kind of be broken, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a bag of holding.
Okay.
Bird clothing.
Can I go to the kitchen and attempt to make rations?
I've been making breakfast. You can't.
Oh.
You get food. Have you been marking off rations while we were here? Because we've been eating food temple.
No, I haven't, but I also came here without many.
I'm
Do
stupid
I have?
then.
Oh, I
You
have.
do realize you can scavenge for food, right?
No, I don't. I didn't know that. But
Yeah,
also, aren't we-
you just do a survival check whenever you camp.
I
Yeah,
don't
and-
actually have any
and-
weapons.
I don't think. Do we have to scavenge in the temple? Because I'm making breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're making breakfast. But I'll also say this is the fact that the ride to Telnadri on horseback is like about a 2-day travel, 3-day travel.
You know,
2
what
to
would
3
have,
day travel.
Maybe there's some,
You
maybe
know
there's
what-
something in the town.
you know what would have food?
A
A
boat.
boat.
A boat.
A boat. A boat, man.
Well,
Boat.
I think while Devlin is preparing breakfast, hopefully he's better at it than the Persona 4 girls. I'm gonna go in town and see if any shops are open.
I mean, you probably cooked it this long.
It's fair.
Thank God. Didn't
Well-
idolize the child.
Are there any non-perishables in the kitchen?
Don't eat the potatoes. You eat dry flour. That's it. You get nothing else.
Only because I don't have any rations.
We can scout. I have like 7 days rations. I share with you bitches.
Oh, and we could just steal from the temple, though.
You know, they might have a shop here.
They might.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Also, you can't just make rations from raw potatoes. Okay,
Oh, where's Elitha? Is she still in the temple?
I don't know.
Aren't we supposed to get paid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she in the temple?
But you guys been messing with the orb.
Can I?
Yeah, but it
Well,
took like
please?
the like morning routine, and Devlin eventually made breakfast and hot chocolate. Thanks, Devlin. So you know.
Stop eating the potatoes.
So I would say that the Elephant didn't sleep in the temple, but she did sleep in the town somewhere. She probably slept at camped up and all that stuff.
Okay, she's at camp. She's not in an inn or anything.
There's no inn in this town.
What the fuck?
Well,
What was that? What?
That was Mira's reaction to learning there's no inn.
Oh.
Nowhere to drink.
well,
I mean, no, there is wine in the temple.
Why?
So there's no tavern.
He's a
either.
We're just
sailor.
gonna start like drinking the communion wine.
No, this is actually like
Yeah, they're not
so,
communion wine.
okay. So to the people who have been raised, I guess a bit more educated in the Empire.
Oh wow. Damn.
I guess this
shade.
would pertain to the people who are more, I guess, north of the Sunrise River. You know that the fact that the
Sorry.
yeah you know that for a fact that most temples they believe that wine is somewhat of a fine beverage to drink. They usually drink wine for holidays, celebrations, or they drink wine every day. You know, as a communion.
Just like my dad.
I was gonna say, so you're telling me
Just
that
kidding.
these priests
You don't
just
have
get
a dad.
blinded?
Well, I have a foster dad.
Yeah.
And
Are you
I
telling
wonder
me
how
I'm
he's
not lit?
doing.
Who cares? Sorry.
And the-
I wonder how my
don't mean
dad's
it.
doing.
I'm just
I
being
mean,
a
I
dick.
don't know, but you know. Let's talk about our fathers now. Hey, bastard! Want to talk about your dad?
No, because I think the DM wants to say something.
Yeah, I think we're frustrating him today.
You're particularly annoying. Go ahead, Owen.
God damn it, Leo. Okay, so the wine itself is not communal wine. It's more of, okay, well, it's like how the Mesopotamians and the Egyptians love their beer.
Yes, I'm so educated in that. Please continue.
Yeah, they love their wine. The northern Guthic people who are north of the Sunrise River love their wine. So they will literally have wine almost every day. They won't like be drunk off wine, but they will still have wine at least like maybe once a day. Like maybe it'll like be like with a good dinner, but it's like maybe only one what is it called? A goblet of wine. Like maybe only one goblet of wine.
Glass?
Yeah, glass, I guess, yeah, glass of wine, but it won't be anything other than that. Some people will drink more excess wine. That's like if you go further north on the northern coast of the Empire. But like where you are right now, wine is like kind of expected.
It's more
but
of
for
a formality.
yeah, but for Jamie, Jamie's Captain Mir, and you're from the southern part of the Empire, so you probably want some rum.
Yeah, exactly what I was going. I was going to look for rum, but there's no inn. So what's the point?
Are there any
It's like
non-alcoholic drinks in here? I'm not really in the mood to drink right now.
That's holy water.
Water?
You have issues.
Holy water.
I have
Okay.
normal water.
I'll drink some
Thank
holy
you.
water.
Drink that.
Please don't.
I'm gonna
There's a
drink it.
river. There's a river.
I have a water skin, if anyone wants.
Do I have a water skin? I also have a water skin. Oh,
It's full of rum.
it's not full of rum. It's full of water.
So, are we just waiting for breakfast at this point? Is this the new breakfast club? And I'm actually a part of it now?
Right, so this
Well,
Instead
is
of being
is
with
a temple,
strippers.
right? They've got to have the ingredients for pancakes in here.
We have, yeah.
Technically, yeah.
They totally have the ingredients for pancakes, man.
I'm making
make
pancakes.
I'll help you. Elise and I are gonna make pancakes together.
I'm gonna like put pews together to like make like a like kind of like table kind of thing. Start moving things around if they're not bolted to the floor. You know, it's been a while since we've gotten together and has had a meal as a family. Okay, so we're gonna do it
Everyone's
special.
just gonna eat.
Okay?
Devlin's gonna go eat on a window.
Yeah, we saved this town. We can do whatever we want right now. That's how it works, right, DM?
I think the most is like they're really thankful for you guys. So they're all like saying, "Oh, like, we'll
So-
help you do whatever you want." So yeah, basically you're the heroes. You're the
Is anyone coming into the church while all this is happening? While we're moving all the pews?
It seems like most people are spending time with their families and their homes and all that.
Okay, none of them are going to the church as like commune or anything. Okay.
Yeah, none of them are doing that. They've been doing that enough for a good long while, so they're just
On
going to be
Sunday.
taking time with their families.
Okay.
Devlin, do you want them thick or do you want them thin?
I
Thick.
like them thick. I like them thick.
You like them thick. Good to know.
I
Give
do
them like 3
thick.
C's.
How many
Spencer,
Cs?
it's only spelled. Spencer, it's only spelled with one.
Clearly, you're uncultured.
What?
Even I know that. You add extra C's for the amount of thickness.
Yeah, and you think that the horse pieces move in a C shape?
Well, it's the same as an L.
No,
just
it's
same
not.
here.
It really is.
I guess. Do I need to make a check for pancakes?
I don't really need to make a pancake check.
Roll for pancake.
Roll for
Roll for a
pancake.
pancake. Or can we just make pancakes?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, he's gone. He's dead. What does he say? What is?
He says
we
you
don't.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring pancakes to all. Elise and I come. We come bearing pancakes. He actually says that.
I don't know what there is to put on them, but we've got.
You
pancakes.
get flour.
There's wine.
Put flour on a pancake.
I put just straight sugar on a pit. I know. Awful. I guess. Went really silent after I said that.
I will eat the pancakes.
Now,
I take
like-
them in the mirror. I take them in the mirror. Sorry, I woke you up with a water skin. Only
just
mostly sorry. It's still kind of funny.
I'm just gonna kind of like pick at mine, just kind of still pondering about what happened.
Spencer,
Using
you can't look
both
sad.
brains.
If you look sad, I look sad, and then no one else is happy.
Yeah, Spencer,
You're like
are the
90%.
heart
You're like
and joy of the group.
90% of our. Okay. I am.
No, it's not really sad. I just kind of puzzled.
I am supposed to be the broody one.
I'm not brooding. I'm just puzzled.
Okay, I'm gonna
Do
be the
you
broody
know
one.
me?
So just confused, but in a more complicated way.
I lost the title of edgy one to the fighter. I failed as a rogue.
Wow. I'm gonna eat like half of it and say thank you at least, but I'm gonna go into stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna explore the town, see if anyone needs help with anything.
Don't get killed.
I doubt it will happen.
That's what I said, and then I died 3 times.
Okay. So
No,
I'm gonna
it's-
go out into town, DM. If there's any civilians that need help with anything, let me know, or if I'm just exploring.
Nope.
Nope. Sounds good. I'm just exploring. Got it. I need to check up on Steve. I'm gonna go out of town and see if Steve's okay.
Who the fuck?
The horse.
Oh, the horse.
That's a good point. I want to go check on Red Riding Hood.
DM, are you eating or are you just grumpy?
I don't want to play cards.
Okay. Fair enough.
So to answer your question,
Yeah,
DM, no, they're still in the temple. I think it's just me and Mason
Yeah.
going out.
Yeah,
Maybe
no.
Kazmir is joining us, so he has someone to hang out with.
At least Mira and I, and if Kazmir wants to join, we're just cards. You fucked up your mic?
Is Kazmir eating pancakes with the others?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I thought you
All
spilled
right.
it on raw potatoes.
So-
Don't need to say it like that.
Technically
You
make
Devlin
potato
put good
pancakes.
effort into these pancakes.
Thank you.
Every flip was made out of love.
I just liked.
All right. So, it is me and Mason walking to the horses. Anything particular happen? Probably not.
A flock of harpies descend upon you. Roll for
No,
initiative.
I'll just pretend to be a harpy, you know.
Mason,
And
can
then
you
the-
not do that right now?
I don't like serious Spencer.
It's really throwing me off.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
like
such a
it.
he's such a
I know.
buzzkill.
Like, come on,
Maybe
Spencer.
Elise is
Leave the
going to
breeding to
start
Elise.
being a bit more happy.
Apologies for that. Apologies
Who
for
are you?
that.
Oh
Is he gonna
no, we're gonna have
smile?
Elise
He's
start
gonna be
praising
like-
the sun.
The most like,
Apologies for that. I was just looking for a new headset.
I'm going to be. I'm currently trying to teach him some convoluted sailing card game
Nice.
that they only really play in the south, and so that he'll can. Basically, I'm playing Mao with him.
Nice.
I'm teaching them Mao by not teaching them Mao.
Okay. So you guys wanted to see your horses, I'm guessing.
Just me and Mason.
Okay. Well, you see the sword, Saling. I believe I called him. Yeah, Saling Val Adin. I think. I did that. I'm pretty sure I did that. Tell me I did that.
We didn't get his name.
You? No, I did. It was
Oh, did
Celine,
you?
I
Something
think we
about.
got his name, but everyone just called him.
I wrote it. I wrote it down.
Was it the long name or was that another name?
No,
that
that
was
was
that was
the
the king-
Gwendorian
king of
king's
the-
name.
The
Is,
Gwendorian.
Yeah.
is that the current
Yes.
one or the not current one?
The current one, I thought.
Yeah, the
Well-
current one that's bedridden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Celine Valorine is what I have.
Yeah, Val. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he's waiting by the horses. In fact, you yourself, Mason, notice that he's actually standing right beside your horse, and he's petting it.
Oh, okay. Red Riding Hood made friends. That's always good.
I don't notice this, even though I'm right next to Mason.
You notice that, but I'm just pointing that out to
Yeah.
Mason.
Yeah, I'm just meaning.
Yeah, he turns, I guess, to your group and he says, "Which one owns the Stavast?"
Technically, I do through some legal things. I do, yes. Why?
This isn't your horse.
What do you mean?
How did you get Kaitis Ulfenhart's horse?
It's kind of on loan, but then I was like, I convinced myself that, like, probably be mine forever because we're such good friends.
I doubt that. A Stavast is eternally bonded to his master. I don't. Whatever. It's too. I just woke up.
Oh, when he says that and he says eternally bonded to master, I'm gonna gesture Red Riding Hood to like come forth to see if there's any connection.
No.
Oh.
I can't roll it, Adel. Adelix, check this is bullshit. I'm flipping the table. I'm screaming.
I'm gonna pat Mason on the back and say, "There, friend. It's okay."
But we became friends, right, Spencer? And we.
Do I hug Mason and tell him everything's gonna be okay?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna hug him and tell him everything's gonna be okay.
I think we should just leave the horses and then they can go free by themselves. If you love something, you set it free. We could go on a boat. I think someone was very, very adamant about a boat ride. And you know what? Now that the horses are ours, I don't even want to see them anymore. Let's tell the group that the horses are dead and move on.
Mason, no.
I can't deal with this, Spencer.
Mason.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this. The barracks that you guys saw, it ain't there.
Oh, god damn it, of course.
Nani the fuck? Hey, Mason. It looks, empty over there. Doesn't it?
Oh, let's explore and investigate. Maybe that'll distract me.
Sure. Stay behind me.
Oh, I was gonna like stay like 15 feet behind you and like
Yeah,
let you
sure.
go in first. You know, I'm pretty weak. I can barely lift things. We were moving the pews around. Like it was, you were doing most of the work. I hope you know that. So
Of course.
no offense, but yeah.
No, it's fine.
Okay, then let's we can
Actually,
continue that.
I'm gonna ask the sword. Actually, hey, were there bears over there when you came here?
No,
No. You're sure?
I am positive. I came here. The place was desolate.
That's
There
that's
were
peculiar.
military reportings of a local barracks from around here. I believe it was made about 2 months ago.
2
But
months.
it was decommissioned about a month ago.
They had barracks that only lasted a month.
Yes, it was
And they
just
were-
it was just as a brief checkpoint. There were minor pirate raids along the Aquilus River.
Okay,
But-
and they were able to completely dismantle it in a month.
No, not in a month. It's just the fact they found better positions along the river.
Okay.
Plus, this town was barely attacked by any pirates, so there was no need for the barracks.
I see. Should we still check it out, Mason? Or do we take him at his word that it's okay?
I mean, there's no barracks, anything. There's nothing there.
We can go
Oh.
sense it. We're both believers. Yeah, I mean, I think we should go and just feel it out. Like it can't be completely gone. We saw like scary things. It's not like those scary things are gone.
Sure. We're going to go to the spot where the barracks were then. And Mason's like 15 feet behind me.
Yeah.
And I still have no shield. Feels bad.
You had that bell lit, man. Didn't you take that?
No, I never used it. I only went two-handed samurai mode.
Wait, hold on.
Jesus.
Where's your like flashlight?
It's on me.
Okay.
My pebble of light.
Okay.
So we're at the spot and we don't notice anything, do we, DM?
You
I
just
wait
noticed-
like 10 seconds to see if Spencer dies immediately, and then I go next to him.
Oh,
You just noticed an open, plain grass field. Nothing there. Just a beautiful grass field there. Maybe a few flowers are growing there. Maybe they're blooming. Who knows?
I imagine you would know.
I know.
You're such a dick.
Keep this up, and you're gonna be finding an ancient dragon pretty soon, man.
Oh
And
no!
it's just gonna be Spencer. He's gonna suddenly find himself on his own.
Yeah, you wake up and
Well-
you're just alone with a giant dragon.
Well, Mason, you see anything I'm not seeing? It doesn't look particularly interesting. There might be fires here. I don't know. Only God knows clearly.
Ooh, let's ask our gods then, and then I'm gonna start praying and go, hey, what's up, Raven Queen? There are dead things here before, and I'm pretty sure you saw that. Not like this. This is me paraphrasing. I always speak respectfully to my mistress. Milady.
Nick,
I'm gonna do the same as well.
Okay, so both your sword attacks are charisma, right?
Yeah, I'm charisma. Yeah,
Make a charisma check from both of
Just-
you.
just straight charisma.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Both of you don't get a response.
well, that's disheartening. Anything
Yeah, it
from
is.
the Raven Queen, Mason?
No.
No.
Kind of worried.
Yeah, it is strange. Well, I don't think there's a lot more we can do here. I'm gonna go check up on Steve.
Okay. Tell Red Riding Hood I said hi. I can't face
Mason,
him.
come on.
But Spencer,
Mason.
how
I'm
can we?
gonna grab Mason's arm. I'm gonna drag him there.
I'm gonna let him because mostly, I just need to push, to say goodbye.
Yeah, what is this fucking anime art? Okay, so we're back at the horses. The sword guy still there?
Yep, he's just waiting.
It's like, oh, that was peculiar. And then, did you take care of the horses while we were away, perchance?
No, the slave officer was taking care of them.
I'm sorry, the what? I didn't
The
catch that.
slave officer. The one that...
Right, Red Riding Hood?
Yes, I suppose that's what you call it.
Oh. That's interesting. I'm gonna go pet Steve. How's Steve doing?
Steve's doing fine. He's in fine health.
That's good to hear, Steve.
I go and pet. I go to pet Red Riding Hood, but there's a slight hesitation, and at the end of it, I still do, but the feeling, it's not there. It's like there's something different, when it's not when they're not yours. Mason's gonna become a romance novel writer. That's gonna be his retirement arc.
Well, so Mason, I'm curious. Do you think the sword here, if he touched the orb, you think anything would happen? Have it, don't you?
I look at the sword guy and I'm like, what do you mean, Spencer? I have no orb. Do you see an orb on me? And I start looking around my body.
That's a clear insight check, man. You're just asking for that.
Yeah, but I'm doing the meta deception, okay? Because maybe he doesn't believe it. He's like, oh, he's being so like that it's gonna be bad. I'll just roll my deception check and stretch.
That's such a I want to say that's fucking disadvantage, but I don't. You know what, man? I'll just say that's the siege. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Okay.
He trusts me.
Well,
I would trust me.
Well, if you say so. Horses seem fine. Anything else we really need?
I mean, we could take them back to town, right? Now that it's safe.
Yeah. Would you rather ride Steve instead of Red Riding?
No, it's okay. Red Riding Hood, it's okay.
Also, I should say there are actually a few extra horses nearby.
Wait, like we have more horses?
No,
man, it's like
they're horses from his company.
Oh.
Well,
I mean, we're leaving soon, right? Like, are we getting we're gonna leave alone because we all agreed we don't want the CR rating to go up. But in actuality, because we're independent adventurers that believe in ourselves, so yeah. I mean, we should get the horses that are ours and just move on, right? Like, take them back. Spencer.
Yeah.
Do you say this to him? Do you say this to the because he did say that he did say that would be coming with you guys. Otherwise he's gonna be meeting you guys at Telnadri.
I will whisper this to Spencer because I have sense. Okay.
Well, Spencer might be upset, but he's still Spencer at the end of the day, I guess. I mean, it seems kind of rude, doesn't it? He did offer to help.
Yeah, but it's like, he's like an important guy, and we got this, okay?
We're
It's
all
important
important guys.
it's basically, he's saying we're not good enough to walk to a town that's 3 days away or something. Like come on, we got this. Ray has the orb. Everything's gonna be fine. There is possibly no bad thing that can come from this.
You're just fucking asking for a jinx, you know that, man?
I know, that's Mason.
That's enough to convince me.
Awesome. Alright, well, we should just continue on then. Get the horses very quietly, not look at him.
Should we not explain why? At least? Come on, it's just rude to leave him hanging. He was so nice. He kissed my hand that one time.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to explain that we'll meet him there, then yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go up to. I'm gonna explain. Our group needs we need some time.
Our group needs some space.
Yeah, the story changed out. A
It's
lot of
not
stuff
you, it's
happened.
us.
Yeah, we'll meet him at town. Do I make a persuasion check, DM, or do I just kind of convince him?
He just, I guess he just goes to his horse. It's a beautiful, black horse, fully clad in heavy armor, and he just reaches into one of the saddle bags and he pulls out he pulls out a gold medallion. And the gold medallion has the engraving of a dragon on it. And he just kind of passes it to you and he says, "That will be sure no one attacks you on the road."
Did he give it to me or Mason?
He gave it to you.
To me. I'm like, oh well, I appreciate it. It's a nice looking medallion, friend.
It's an imperial passage. No one will attack you.
Well, that certainly helps. I thank you. May the sun guide your way, and I go to leave.
May the Jurava God keep you. And I'm assuming you guys go back to the temple?
Yeah, with the horses and Mason sadly riding on Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to console him the whole time.
I don't know, Spence. It's like, it just feels different, right? Like, when we were riding here to investigate weird dreams, like, everything felt so different, you know? Like, it feels like now everything's gonna change, and, you know, but things are gonna happen, and, you know, things aren't gonna be happy anymore, you know? And it's just getting weird.
Change always happens, friend. And happiness is on us. Just...
You're a good friend, Spencer. I'm sorry that, you know, I called you a weeb.
It's okay. I've heard worse. I'm not exactly welcome with my god in the Empire, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm on
My
the
job is
same
to
boat.
bring smiles to others and really nothing more. If I do so by them laughing at me, then it's a job well done.
What's the symbol of lavender? Well, I think
It's a road
right.
going into a sun.
A road going to a sun, huh?
It symbolizes the morning sun, the light at the end of a dark tunnel.
Okay. You know, if you have an extra holy symbol, you know, I mean, like, I already have 2 gods that I'm privy with. Doesn't hurt to have a 3rd one, right? And, you know, if you want to be introduced to the Raven Queen, like, I have a cool feather that I could put on anime, you know? I feel like that would make it look more badass, too.
You know what? I'll put it on the hilt just for you, friend.
Thanks, Spencer, and I pat Red Riding Hood. Change is sometimes good. As we ride off into the sun towards the town, even though I don't know where the sun rises and sets, because that's Spencer's job.
Yeah. Well, I think that's enough of a bro moment between us. DM, what's the other gang up to?
I think everyone else basically has. I think everyone else basically has a billion cards, whilst Miran has like 5. If I was playing Mal with them and they've never played Mal before, then they are not going to be winning.
God, we're playing poker next.
Strip poker or regular poker?
That's up to ever. There's only one kind of poker.
Okay.
We're not playing strip poker. There's a 9-year-old.
And I did give Mason a spare holy symbol as well. By the way.
Awesome. I gave the feather that I got from one of my meetings.
Do you have a spare holy symbol?
Well, I draw one for him on a piece of paper. I said I don't have a true one right now.
We'll figure it out.
If we ever go to the Church of Lathander, I can't remember where it's at, but if we ever go there, I'll be sure to see that you get one.
Awesome. Thank you, dude.
But until then, this paper with this drawing will just have to do.
Can I try
And that's
get
the end of our bro
Yeah.
moment.
Okay, now back to the gang.
I thought Kazmir stayed behind to have pancakes and stuff. I feel like that was part of the conversation. Never mind, we completely ignored Kazmir. I completely
I'm gonna be
forgot!
honest. That's what I thought too.
Kazmir's just been standing behind them. Guys,
Oh, I did completely forget that he came with us.
I'm gonna stay committed. Then we look back and go, I guess you're okay too, Kazmir.
Oh, go ahead, George. What are you gonna say?
It's okay, you don't have to worry about it. How much would it cost to buy a holy symbol from this temple? Whether it's like magic holy symbol or just like a gem.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I don't know, if a holy symbol from them, because like you can have okay, so you know how Kalamar has a magical holy symbol.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I mean, like a mundane.
Who are you buying this?
Wasn't there a priestess? Oh wait, was a Regis?
Yeah, the Regal left.
Oh, I'm just gonna steal one, man.
There's
If
none. There's none in
right.
here. There's none in the temple.
I thought he was with us.
No, the Regal left for a place called Terroca.
No, I meant George. Wasn't he with me and Mason, third wheeling it?
yes, Kazmir's there, but you're like back in the temple.
Can we agree which timeline we're on? We'll end up with Spencer and Mason growing up.
I thought they went back to the temple, so that's why I was asking. But if they didn't go back to the temple, then
Okay, so we're back. I just didn't think we'd made it back yet. Okay, if we're back, then yeah.
I mean, like, you can probably get like a holy symbol of just one of the Java guy.
Sure.
Where's the person that's meant to be paying us? I still wonder
You
when
weren't
we
even
get
here
paid.
when we got hired.
I know, but I've helped, and so I think I'm entitled to some of the payment.
Yeah, okay, so like, I'm just wondering, are you guys ever gonna go to Elitha?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say.
I was waiting for them to get back.
Yeah.
Unless we want to go while they were gone.
Okay, like, are you guys gonna set out to find her or something?
Yeah,
let's go.
Go like knock on windows. Alita!
No, who's riding with who?
Fucking Princess Leisha. Why didn't she tell us that? He
You
doesn't
guys-
yell it though.
You guys don't have to look for us. He's like literally just sleeping outside the temple.
Oh,
Right, but
well,
You walk around the town anyway looking for her.
is she in a tent or is she just like in a fucking
She's in a
tent on
tent!
the ground? Okay.
no.
I awkwardly
And people
knock
walk past it.
Look, people are just not that observant, okay? It's been a long couple of days after like all the town stuff. Let's just relax, okay?
Okay,
No,
so
have you
in
ever tried to
fairness,
knock on
okay,
your tent?
Spencer was in a mood, and then Mason was dealing with a breakup.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I go to Devlin. At least I still have you. And Devlin's like, what? What are you talking about?
I do that? Okay. Have you ever
Kazmir's
tried to knock
just
on a
being
tent, but it
surly.
doesn't really work, so you like scratch it weirdly? Have you ever done that?
What?
I know what you're talking about. I fully support
You
this.
try and knock on a tent, but you can't really knock, so you just do that scratching.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, we.
That like that, like the you guys know.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
he's just like quickly departs the flap, and like you can just see like her hair's kind of a bit wild, and just like, yes.
Good morning.
Hey, sorry.
Did we get paid?
Oh, right, you pay, yeah, okay. It's like she
Besides that, we
closes the
actually
flap
are gonna
again,
be. Oh, she's gone.
and like she kind of like shuffles through her things. It's like, yep. And she kind of like goes like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you, okay, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 platinum for each of you. And she kind of just like
oh,
does that.
Damn.
And Yeah. 10 platinum for each of you. She goes look back. 1,000 silver for each of you.
How much silver? I'm sorry.
1,000 silver.
1,000.
Guys, the shopping episode is coming up.
You can just automatic. Devlin's
Wait,
going
no,
to give
that's
it, like, hand it
Electrum,
out,
hold
so
on.
you guys.
And she didn't say anything about gold, did she?
Oh, she's getting that. And 500 gold.
How much?
Oh my lord.
And she pulls out like a few checks and she's like, let's put that into the bank.
How much?
500?
500
Yeah, okay.
gold, 1,000 silver,
And 100 platinum.
Ooh, and we have banknotes too. This is
10
like
platinum,
RuneScape.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, Mirren's in a
Yeah.
fucking. Mirren's just swearing to himself about the absence of an inn.
Does
I don't
everyone
care,
want to
10
start
platinum,
like their
500.
own house? Because I feel like we could with this much money.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, House Goodfellow. That has a good ring. Wait, everyone as a group or all of us individually?
I
Alright,
mean, I
so
don't know, we
just
might
to
be able to do it
put it in this way, you guys with that much money, you won't be able to make your own house.
Which is a boat.
Damn, there's
How much is
We
How
can
much
lease.
is
We
it?
can lease a good building. Okay, we don't need to own anything. We can lease it.
Yeah.
How much is
the
the how much is a ship?
Empire is like fuck. It must be inflated as shit.
I love
Oh
Mirren's
gosh,
personality.
inflation is happening
I
now.
thought you guys meant as in a noble house.
No, yeah, that was the joke I was making.
I meant both ways.
Okay, well, you guys could probably buy a plot of land to make your own, like, I guess, fortress or
Homestead?
whatever.
Well, let's
Yeah, homestead and all that. And but you guys won't be able to make yourself nobles. That's definitely
How much?
for sure.
How much
Not
is a
yet,
ship?
you mean?
How much is a ship?
Let me check. Let me check the PHP.
We're
and
kind of in the
modify.
middle of land. We don't really need a ship, right? Well, you can get one for yourself, I guess.
Have you met Mirren?
I'm saying if we want to build ourselves a place, we build it on the coast. We have a ship.
Oh yeah.
everything's
By the
fine.
way, I said this. It's a check. You guys have to cash that into your bank.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
so we
writing it
don't
down,
have
just-
all of that. We just have to take it to a bank first.
Yeah, you have to take it to your bank first.
Okay.
Guys, no shopping till we go to the bank because I already put it down on my thing. I know I only had 200 gold before, so that's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What, you had
fine.
200 gold?
200? I had 10.
I had
You had
I had 20.
200?
I had
What?
19.
Okay, let's just
Oh,
let's
now
not
I remember why I had 200.
let's not-
Remember, he whored himself out.
Yeah, no, I forgot.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah.
let's not. Okay, let's just continue where we're.
Okay,
Okay.
so a sailing ship according to the PHB is 10,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
Oh, we could do it then. We just have to whore ourselves out some more.
Or we could get 3 times as much and get a galley.
Okay. Since we're here, I'm going to ask Elitha. Like, Elitha, you're from up north, correct?
That was the other.
Yes, I would. Yes, you could say that.
Right. I remember up there, Arvin mentioned it. There's a Church of Lathander somewhere. Do you remember where? I can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
I beg your pardon, but you have me confused with someone else. I'm from west.
From the west.
Yeah, she's...
I've been to the north, though. If that's what you're asking.
Oh,
I
that
see.
reminds me, Elitha. You're a princess?
Well, I didn't want to come out and say it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I do.
mean that's kind of too much, right? Like.
No, what?
Who told you that?
Who told us that?
I think it was the sword.
It
Yeah,
was the
the
sword.
Emperor's sword.
You know, the Celine.
Ooh, is that gonna
guy?
get them in trouble? Ooh.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, him. Information agents are always good at that, aren't they? Yeah. I'm like 10th removed, though.
Okay.
I mean, I may be the oldest daughter, the oldest child, but I'm 10th removed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my father's national.
I feel
I
like
wasn't
all of
gonna
our
say
fathers are
anything, but-
assholes.
I mean, from what I've heard, your father's dying.
Well, that's
Thanks.
Wait, what?
Thankfully.
Well, assholes can die, right?
Elise has got a very serious and grim look on his face.
I beg your pardon, what? I have not received news from the Gwyndorian Kingdom in ages.
Oof.
well.
Hold on.
Sorry, can you repeat that again? My father is...
Mason walks away.
Yeah, Devlin's just like standing like,
Mirren is probably, just sort of like, this is beyond me.
Can I like jab Elise in the side with my elbow? Yeah. Like one of those, like, come on, man.
I like how he's like, your father's dying, and then he had to dip.
I'm gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna jab Elise in the like side with my elbow.
Kingdom for that long.
No, I haven't been back in the kingdom in 100 years.
100?
Well, to put it plainly, your father's bedridden, and the kingdom you once came from is being ruled by, well, practically ruled by another person.
Who?
Zuail.
The king of the Wild Hunt.
Aye.
The military general.
Aye.
The one who had his eye cut out by that one guy.
Man, this is getting. I hear this from outside the tent. I'm like, man, this is like really detailed.
Morning, your father's dying.
That piece of shit.
Oh no, what is this?
Yes, that piece of shit. And to be honest, just based on instincts, it's probably his fault your father's bedridden.
The royal court is full of assassination attempts.
So
Exactly.
casually.
Well, she also thinks her dad's an asshole, so you know.
Fair enough.
But there's a difference between assholes and monsters.
There is. There is. Damn. Well, I'll have to dwell on that for a bit, but
I just thought you should know. You know, family's
Yeah.
important.
Yes. She kind of like just gets out of the tent. I'll see you on the Telnadri.
See
And
you
she
there.
just starts like packing her tent and all that.
Elise is just going to turn and start walking towards the horses.
Talia is not there. She went
She
ahead of
already
him.
left.
Yeah, Alifa told her to go ahead of her.
I remember that now.
Well, guys, we should be on our way then.
Start heading out. As my dad would say, you should make it like a baby and head out.
Yeah, oh, I know that phrase.
I don't get. Oh, I get it. That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, my dad had a lot of those jokes.
Yeah, I heard that a lot in high school.
Huh? What's high school, Spencer?
Oh, right. Character. Arvin said it a couple of times.
Awesome.
So you want to know how much you guys actually have? You have 500. You have like around 610 gold in total. If you want to
Nice.
convert it to that.
Each, wasn't it?
Each.
Each. If you want to convert it
So,
to that.
honestly, we should just start inviting people to the party just to get all the gold we can, and then,
Then kill them off, take their gold.
yeah. Well,
We
or they
find,
go missing.
We find some schmuck, smack him into a ball world, bring him over to Curly. But he helped too. He should get paid.
So wait, how
And then
many?
just take
Oh,
his-
hang on. Does Ray get paid? He's a valiant member of the party.
He's holding the orb for us.
I know. I was just joking.
Oh, 100. So 1 is. So 10 is.
No. Oh yeah, 10 is 1. 10 SP is 1 gold. I thought you
Alright,
were saying
so-
100 silver is 1 gold.
I know. I couldn't read that for a second.
Yeah.
So you guys have around, in total, if you want to combine all your money, you would have around 4,880 gold.
Dear
Still not
God.
enough to get a boat. Sorry, Marin.
Yeah.
That is at most enough to buy a fair decent amount of land. Like about what I could describe as a 15 square mile land.
And
15 square mile. Ooh.
So me marking down that I got 10 platinum and 600 gold. That makes sense, doesn't it?
yeah,
You got
Yeah.
10, no, the 10 platinum is like 100 gold.
but we still have to.
You have to cash
One of us
it.
actually
It's a
have
check.
that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She have just given us a box.
Let's go greedy. Let's get greedy and ask for a tip. Hey, your
Here's a
dad's
tip.
dying. Can we have more money?
Good God.
Why don't we? Well, we need to head to Telnadri next, don't we?
Yeah, that's what the clapping noises were.
Oh right, were we already going?
Yeah, this was like Red Dead Redemption exposition talking, like on horses. So
So who's riding with who? Because we only had one horse for every party member.
Weren't there more horses though?
Oh, did they give
no,
us more?
those the other people's horses.
Oh, the other people's
I
horses.
don't.
Okay, wait. How many did we have in the beginning?
Okay,
I don't-
so
now we
I
have-
don't have a
so
horse.
I know that Elliot and Spill they're
they were
rooming.
had their they were
Yeah,
what's the word? I wanted to say bunking, but that's not the right word.
yeah, they were sharing a horse.
How many of us are here right now? 7 of us? 6 of us? I
Eight.
can't count. I know,
Six.
but like play. Okay, they were
Six.
before Jamie and Joe showed up. There were fucking how many of us? 6.
6. Yeah.
6.
6. So we have 6 horses and 8 people, and they're already bunking.
Well, no. 'cause
So
I
then
think
just
I think we had 5 horses.
5 horses, right? Because they were already there.
They were already.
So we have
there.
Okay, so we have 4 horses and 6 more people, because they're fine. Because we know aliens to be able to.
Basically, just
So then
Kazmir
2
and
people,
Miram need to
right?
share a
That's a
horse
much easier way of thinking
with
of it.
someone.
I can get on a horse with someone else. That's fine.
I'll share. I don't care.
Probably not. Well, no, I guess.
I'll hold a hand
Kazmir.
out for Kazmir if she wants to jump on.
I feel like you should probably go on a horse that doesn't have someone in full plate armor.
Actually,
Or
that's a good
horse.
point.
She's
Riding
small.
Hood. Red Riding Hood is like, pretty strong, so it's like,
There you go.
I prefer to not risk hurting the horse.
Wait, do you think like you're fat or something? Are you calling me fat? What's going on?
Very play calm.
Well, you can go with Mason then.
Sure, go mate.
That was my offer. But that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh my.
Don't worry, I was confused too, so it's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna write this down real quick. So, okay, Devlin is on his own horse. Am I correct on that?
No,
I
Mirren
was
and
right.
Devlin
Yeah.
were,
Devlin and Miran.
And then Mason
and then
Kazmir.
Elliot and Sabine, Mason and Kazmir, and then Elise and Spencer are on their own horse. They're in plate.
Well, technically, Spencer's plate doesn't weigh like plate.
Your plate is lighter, but no one gives a shit about you.
Oh,
I'm sorry that
it's like I'm back in the orphanage.
I don't mean it. I love Spencer. I just keep saying that shit.
It's like
Not Speckner.
Whatever.
Spec their own horse. Yes, you do.
Okay. So you guys shut off.
How tall is Mirren?
Guys-
He's 5'10".
Okay, you're not.
Not really bad at all.
like the same height as Spencer. Yeah.
Devin's like 5'6".
Okay, so let me ask you this question: are you gonna be taking the same route, or are you gonna be taking a different route?
Is it
Might
the
as well
same
take
route
the
we take the
same one.
shortest one?
Okay, yep, the same one. Okay. I think I already waxed and waned about the geography at that time. I will probably wax and wane about it right now. So it is mainly open grass field, and you can see the distant mountains. It is about, maybe you get probably go about a good 6-7 hour gallop. And guys, do make it you guys do make it you guys do make it out, I guess, just, a good distance away. The sun will soon be setting, and the road, which I should say isn't dirt road, it's actually really well-made road. I suppose you guys are gonna set up camp, or you're gonna want to continue a bit further and make a bit more.
I think we should camp for now.
I think we should camp. I need to scavenge for food. I'm running low on rations.
Oh my god, I will throw a ration in your fucking...
I appreciate the help, friend, but I'd also could also use the time to clear my mind.
Okay, have fun. Don't die.
Okay. So I just need to make a survival check, DM?
Yeah, survival check. If anyone wants to help,
Well, I fucking hate my life.
I'm
I also
fine.
make my own survival check. I have no ration.
I give Spencer some pointers on hunting because I technically hunted with my dad.
You think I would have too?
is that an assist for him?
Yes, I would like to assist him.
Okay, so it's making okay.
17. That's much better.
Okay, what's,
As I go, Spencer, remember, you have to kill the animals to eat them. I thought I could just be friends with them and get the calories.
Are we by any bodies of water? Are we by the river at all?
there's probably like a small little what the hell are they called?
Pond?
Lake?
Yeah, pond. Yeah, you're probably looking at a
Okay.
good, decent little pond.
Do I have the means to fish?
How are you gonna fish? You
Does
can't
someone
get
have
cast.
Like a
Yeah,
javelin
cast-
or
That's
someone
barking.
I think
Sabine probably
Sabine
has a
has. I
javelin.
think yeah, Sabine
Sabine
has
has a
a
javelin.
javelin.
Good luck getting it off her.
Okay, then I'm not going to fish.
Actually, you know what? I would say she'll probably give it to you for now, but
She
she just
doesn't
wants it
want it.
back.
Okay,
She
I'll
wants it back.
I'll tie my rope to it so that I don't lose it.
You can use it,
Oh,
Mr. Mirren.
But I'll try
Just bring it back or I'll tear your arms off.
and I'll try fishing with
I like the
my-
Leo voice acting.
I can do a little girl voice, that's about it.
Yeah, I love spear fishing. Can I just say that? Okay. So, the moon. Actually, no, it's still kind of
Time to
the
get
sun
some
is still kind of.
swordfish, right,
Yeah,
guys?
the sun is still kind of setting, so you can use that vague light. And you can see the shifting movements of a few fish. These aren't really big fish, but they're decently sized fish. They could probably catch. And you.
He's gonna take off his coat for a bit, smack the lower left of his back a few times before starting to go.
So concentrating and focusing. Do you step a bit into the water, or you just stay on the land?
I depends on the pond itself, I think.
The pond is it gets deeper. It gets deeper further in, but it's kind of
I
shallow.
meant more. Does it have a particularly sheer bank, or is it one of the ones that just sort of like slowly goes down into the thing?
I think it'll probably have a sheer bank.
Okay, then I'll stay on the land.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just time your light, and you manage to see this beautiful, massive. Give me a sec. I'm gonna look up fish. I'm gonna look up fish species. Give me a sec.
Probably bass.
Fresh. A bass. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard.
Yeah.
And you just focus and you concentrate and you I guess you throw your spear. You manage to you throw your spear and it hits directly in this beautiful big bass.
Bass, B-A-S-S.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Bass. Thank you. It's fairly big. I think it'll be enough for I've actually eaten like fairly big bass, and it's been enough for about 4 people. So I'm gonna say it's probably enough for 4 people.
Okay. Nice.
Pretty
I'm
big
gonna-
bass.
Cause you know
I-
I'm all about that bass.
Mirror needs a hat that says "Men want me, fish fear me."
Yeah, Kazmir and Spencer, you managed to get some decent grapes and fruits and all that by scavenging the ground nearby.
I'm gonna bring back.
No animals, though?
No animals.
Okay.
Unless you openly stated that you're gonna go hunting, yeah, no animals. You're just scavenging for like berries and all that.
Gotcha.
Gonna bring back my catch and just sort of bring this. Anyone fancy this?
Whoa! Nice.
It's a big bass.
That's a big
Yes.
one.
I've speared bigger. For a bit.
Yeah, okay, tough guy.
It's impressive.
It is the part where he
Never.
extends his arm. I've once caught a fish this big.
I mean,
You hit someone in the face.
I mean, I worked on a whaling ship for a while.
Yeah, just a joke.
It's as big you get.
How big are whales?
Big.
They're at least
That's
they're at
definitely
least like 7
What is a
feet
whale?
I've never seen
It's a
the
very
ocean,
big
okay?
fish.
Right.
Very big fish. Bigger than a
What's the
horse.
ocean? What's the
That's
ocean?
pretty big.
Aren't whales mammals, or am I like mixing it up with
Wait.
dolphins or something?
Well, see,
They're
how do we know
whales.
that? You a science
Real
nerd?
world, real world
How do they
whales are
breathe?
mammals. Mirren is an idiot and thinks whales are fish.
You know, I think that's pretty reasonable, to be honest.
My
Yeah.
14 intelligence begs to differ, Spencer. Okay, I am a nerd. Don't you remember? I have a spell book.
Right. Oh, that
Sure.
reminds me. That there's the thing you know about magic, don't? I'm gonna pull Mason aside real quick.
Oh yeah. What's up?
So in the place I was dragged to, he said something about a foci. You know something about magic. What the heck is that?
So I'm knowledgeable enough to understand that like magic foci is how you channel like spells, right? For like sorcerers and wizards and like other things, and we use religious symbols as our foci instead.
Yeah.
Okay, I give the information dump. I go, yeah, it just helps you cast magic.
Oh, okay. That's what he described the orb as.
Hang on, I get Ray to like put it in my hands.
Oh no, am I touching it again?
And I'm in my hands, not yours. And I want to use it to just cast the guiding bolt.
Cast
I
guiding
want to
bolt.
channel my energy through it.
Okay. You channel your energy and you're gonna cast guiding bolt.
Yep.
Okay, so you grab the bolt, you grab the orb, and it feels heavy. It feels heavy. Emotionally, spiritually, but it feels like physically. And you begin casting guiding bolt. And as you're casting guiding bolt, some energy forms in the orb and you just like extend it outward. And typically, how would you describe your guiding bolt looking like? Typically.
Usually, when I'm doing guiding bolt, I like hold in energy, like I was doing an Eldritch Blast, but I hold it even more to give it a radiant spark, and then Raven swoops out of the hand, going caca or something cool like that. So.
Mm-hmm. Instead, that energy that forms and I guess begins sparking in the orb expels forward, and instead of a raven or instead of like white energy or whatever it looks like, instead it is a perfectly black dot.
Black what?
A black dot, and it flies forward.
Black dart.
And this dart is probably the size of maybe an arrow. And it just flies forward. And it collides, I guess I would just say it collides.
With a tree.
It collides into a tree. And it collides into that tree and it just explodes the tree.
So I imagine
But-
the other party members noticed this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we didn't do that. I didn't go, let's move over to the side. Like, we were just whispering to each other, and then suddenly Mason has the orb in his hands and just blew up a tree.
Actually, okay, give me a sec. I'm just gonna check your character sheet real quick.
If Mirren's
I use it on a Warlock
he's-
spell slot.
Okay, a
if that
Warlock-
changes anything.
Okay, give me a sec. Just What is your hit die? Your hit die is a 6. Okay, give me a sec. What level did you cast this at?
Second level since it's a warlock.
Warlock hit dice is a D8, not a D6.
Is it? I have 3d6 and then 3d8.
Oh right, yeah. If it's
Okay, so you take.
Oh yeah.
So you take 4 plus 2, so you take 6 psychic damage.
What the fuck? Does he?
I grab
regrow?
my head like I have a headache.
I'm gonna grab Mason real quick. I'm like, you okay?
I don't think that tree's okay, but
No.
it was my spell
clearly.
more powerful.
Your spell was definitely more powerful.
So like spell slot wise, like am I doubling it or like am I just going up by one?
Spell slot wise, you're adding like. What's your current level? Your current level is 7, right?
6.
6. Oh damn! All right, damn.
But I have two. I've split that in half to 2. Level 3 is
Okay.
3s. So
Okay, so your total level is 6. So you're just adding. You're basically what you're doing is you're doing the basic dice damage, but you're also adding your current level, which is 6, plus the proficiency bonus, so you're doing 9. So you're doing 9 extra damage.
oh nice. Oh, that's a nice spark. But I'm gonna try casting Eldritch Blast this time. So instead of a spell slot, I'm gonna use a cantrip.
Okay.
I don't think this is a smart idea.
Oh
Yeah.
okay. So
I need power. The false gods are real. I swear.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What's your base class? Is it the sorcerer or is it the warlock?
Sorcerer is my base class.
Okay, so that would be the 1d6, correct?
I thought he was a player.
Yep.
Okay. So you
No one
take.
knows what's going on.
So you take 4 psychic damage.
And is it just the same bonus no matter what I do? Like whatever I use, it just adds to 9.
Mm-hmm. But the
Damage.
greater your spell slot, the more damage it does, and the more you use it, the more damage it becomes.
So does he blow
So
down
basi-
another tree?
You don't really blow down another tree, but you do manage to actually cave it in a bit.
Oh.
I disappear it because this is way too much.
I mean, Mason, you okay? You look pretty,
blowing up trees.
Spencer told me that the orb can be used as a magic folk guy, and I tried doing it, which it worked, and worked really well, but now my head hurts.
And that's why I said don't touch the ball.
Wait, Mason,
Is
did
that
you get
specific
did you-
reason?
Did you
No,
see?
I just didn't trust it, but you know.
Oh.
That's fair. Did you see a weird zone, like void, like they did?
No. I just,
So even though
you
you
know.
touched it twice, you haven't seen it.
I'm gonna heal Mason real quick. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and heal him up for 10. Or however much he was
Thanks.
missing.
Elise touched it twice and saw weird things both times. Spencer touched it twice and seemed to be protected. What the fuck?
So how much health were you missing? Like 10? Or 12?
8, I believe.
8. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is nobody else concerned about this?
I'm very concerned about it.
Sorry about the fact that
very
the orb
concerned, but I
hurt
think
when he
Mason's
cast the
having
spell
fun.
for it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Mason does seem to be having fun. He blew down a tree.
Right, I'm mistaken. Yeah, I think you're actually missing 12 because that 4 is actually 6 and that 2 is actually 4.
Good
So yeah, I
lord.
think you're missing 6.
Okay. Alright, so nobody else get hurt. I can only heal you for like 12 more. Oh. Well,
Oh
rip.
dear.
What did
Okay.
what did she call the commander who's ruling Gufik technically right now?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
No, it's because I'm okay. I can think about this. I just did a big brain think, but I think it's coincidence. I'll talk about it later.
Has he got another
No such
vampire
thing as
conspiracy?
coincidence.
So we going to bed now? Or?
Yep, good night.
We're gonna take
Yeah, gonna pray to the Raven
Fish
Queen, ask
eat.
if that was a good idea.
Do I have to eat
Fish.
the ration? Like, how many people needed to eat?
Yeah. Do we need to keep watch?
We probably should.
Do I need to mark down one of my rations, or have we got food?
I
Well,
mean,
it's up to 4 people, so 4 people don't need it, but the other
I'd-
Did you scavenge the Spencer? Did you successfully?
I got some berries and some fruit.
What about Kazmir? There was a 14.
I got berries.
So that's 2 people. And so it's just Ellie and Sibiel who I don't know what they have.
I think that's enough.
All right.
Alright, so the berries and fruits are enough to feed me for the night then, DM?
Yep.
Okay, good to know. I mean, you can always just turn the fish into rations, extra rations, if no one else eats it, right?
Yeah, you have to smoke it and salt it and all that, but that's a long process.
Anyway. So,
Oh, no.
are we taking watch?
Yes, I'll take the last watch.
I'll take first. I don't mind.
I can't really see in the dark, so I don't know if I'd be any good. But...
I can't either.
Here, I'll give you my pebble.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
probably get. I could take the first watch if that's.
Oh,
I guess I'll take the last
second
watch. I need a sleep. I need to sleep off this headache.
So he's with me. So Mason's taking last watch with me.
So before we start the rest, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, just in
Alright.
case.
And you're holding my pebble, don't worry.
Yeah. And I've got the torch. I've got the torch rock.
Act like a stick or something.
We'll tape it to a stick and make a flashlight.
Everyone that's making a perception check, roll me that perception.
Okay, wait. So we have Mir-
Does anyone want me to stay up with them for a while?
we have Mir and the.
Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Do I have disadvantage on that roll because it's dark?
Well, you have a torch.
We have your
Yeah.
pebble.
Okay, I was just checking. Sure. If Elise wants to help me on the watch, then I won't deny. I won't
I'll
reject
help. Yeah. Do I
Okay.
make a separate one or just? I mean, you rolled.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's probably really
Wait, is
bad.
Kazmir being up the whole night? Who's taking third watch?
It was going to be Spencer and Mason, wasn't it?
There
we
are
only
4
having
watches
3?
though.
Oh, are there?
Okay.
No,
never
there's-
mind.
So, second, I don't know, maybe Kazmir.
Second is Devlin.
Second is Devlin, and then third can be Kazmir.
Okay. She's up the whole night though. She doesn't sleep.
Oh, never mind. I got rid of Aspect of the Moon. I am not helping out.
You're stupid then.
Yes, I am. I'm not helping go through the night.
That's
Oh, you
all
can
right.
take third watch then.
Yeah.
Okay, you take third watch.
Okay.
Okay. So that's
Nothing
first watch there.
gets past the 2 humans.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm
First
I'm,
watch.
I'm,
I like
still
how that
gonna-
implies
I'm gonna-
Spencer and well.
I'm gonna teach
Kazmir.
Elise a few sea shanties while we're at it, though.
Nice.
Y'all shut up! I'm trying to
Elise
sleep.
is actually down for some sea
Yeah.
shanties.
I was gonna be teaching your shanties over dinner, but then Mason blew a tree up.
Devlin puts a pillow over his head.
We're not gonna do it loud. We'll be kind.
He's a light sleeper.
What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Okay, well, you two don't see anything. You just see, like, still wind, the beautiful night sky of the stars.
Motherfucker.
You see perhaps a few beautiful constellations there. And, the night is actually quite clear, so you actually can see a bit of the nebulas in the distance.
I was gonna ask how can I navigate as tools, looking at the stars and looking at the map, try and get an accurate marker as to where we actually are and how far from our destination we are.
Oh yeah, go ahead, make that hole for me.
Sure.
Can I? Oh,
Well.
You sneeze and break it.
at the same time, can I see if I can take Devlin's map and add where we've been to it?
I was gonna do that.
Go ahead.
Do I make? It's a cartographer thing, isn't it?
It's a cartographer thing. Are you a cartographer?
I am.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's like for that
Devlin's been
cartographer
teaching
skill.
me.
Nice. All right. So I think-
Apparently not well enough.
You
I
know
mean,
what,
it
I feel
shows
like-
Devlin's been
Yeah,
teaching you.
exactly.
I'm joking.
You're-
Ouch.
Man, okay. Well, in the midst of like singing and humming some sea shanties to yourself, Mira,
listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the thoughts and the sea, and it's windy.
Dog is green with a silver spade. Sorry, just Black Flag.
Yeah.
They are the best shanties.
Jesus. Okay. I fully, when we go to when we finally get on the boat, I fully expect either you, Jamie, or you, Elise, to make some boss-ass sea shanties. I fully expect that. I want that to be known.
Do I need to write the shanties now?
You can just
Can I
pirate them. I don't care.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just rip it? Can I just
Yeah, just
rip off Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
Yeah, that's all we gotta do, man.
Well, I like Bully in the Alley, so do that one. That's the best one.
Okay, so yeah, you're just humming and singing some sea shanties to yourself that your old mates would sing, and you can't really get into the groove of looking at the stars and telling the.
I will not sing Lowlands in any con at all. I'm gonna tell you that much. I'm not gonna put any Lowlands-esque in there because that shit punches him.
And Elise, man, I'm sorry, man. You also have that sea shanty vibe too, and I can't do
I
this.
end
I
up
just
drawing
wanna...
like a ship where the
Devlin's gonna wake up like, what the fuck is this?
What did you do to my map? Who touched my ass?
I did more to it than you've been doing.
I forgot I had. We've been in the same town for like 3 fucking sets.
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone. I can't add to it. The cursed town.
Well, this has been
Okay.
an eventful watch.
Yep. Whoever the next watch is, make me that perception check.
That would be a me. A Mario.
Me, a Devlin.
Oh my
Damn.
god!
Well,
My backup character is going to be named Mario now.
No, I think it's my backup character because I'm about to die.
Is actually going on the watch with that.
I'm sorry.
I said that
Leo.
without seeing the check, and I totally agree.
Leo, are you cursed?
Yes! Are you just realizing this?
I've never believed in like the D&D dice curse until I've met you. It's insane.
I'm taken back by that nat one, man. Oh my god.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna roll another one with a point of luck. Okay. No, okay. I have one more after this. Okay.
That's decent.
I'm using that one. I forgot. Okay, I remembered I had luck this.
Well done. Just write it in big letters. Change your character sheet's name to Has Luck.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in parentheses. I'm gonna put.
By the way, does
chicken-
this
In the XP slot.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
does this sleeping count as a long rest? By the way.
Yeah.
I was assuming so, but
Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I got
But-
my lay on hands back.
I'm
yeah,
not
what
sure,
the
like,
mark
if I.
is- You don't technically get the things back until we've completed the rest, though.
Yeah, that's what I
Wow.
usually say. So this was from. I still had 2 points of luck from yesterday, so I'm gonna assume I'm gonna get them all back by the end of this.
Okay.
So like,
Okay, my goodness. That nap one still. So, initially, you almost really just fall way back to sleep, but then you just slap yourself a few times and like, alright, stay up, man, stay up. And, after that initial thing, you're like, nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to do this, I swear, before you said, but I wanted to try and add to the map.
Go ahead.
Why the fuck is there a ship on the
By the
map?
way, I imagine
Touch the-
every time a watch comes up, they're just handing the pebble over to the next
Wow, yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm
You
not gonna be
talking
making any
trash?
more checks
Talking
tonight.
trash?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's not better. Fuck you.
You managed to just like, okay, this is
I erased
vaguely
the ship. That's it.
You erased the ship. Okay.
I'm
Now-
pretty sure that the only place marked on that map is my home. That's literally
No,
the only
it's
place that's marked
no.
on
I
there.
was updating that old map we got that was like really outdated. I'm updating that.
Yeah, that's the one. What have you actually got on there so far?
Old geography.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm. Okay, who's the third watch?
We got a good deal on
Well,
that map, though, right?
I was going to try and when I wake up Kazmir for third watch, I wanted to talk to her for a bit
Okay.
and pull her away a little bit from the group. So, do you care to explain who they?
Basically, the organisation that Mr. Somius works with.
And they assume you do as well?
Not exactly. Their methods of doing things leaves too much collateral for me. If they ever want me to do a task and they have enough money, of course. But I have principles.
And what was your task here?
Well, they noticed the town had stopped. Just blipped out of existence. And
Sure.
they wanted to know what was happening.
Background noise.
You don't want that happening in their territory and not having any way of dealing with it.
So you ended up here.
Pretty much.
Okay. This organization, who's it led by? Like, what's it? Where does it stand?
Officially, it's led by Somius. And can I look around for any sort of spiders or anything magical?
Make a perception check.
Perception, and I can see in the dark. Oh yeah.
You don't?
Okay. You shouldn't be watching. Unofficially, it's led by a council of people who actually do their fucking job instead of going gallivanting off into the Gothic Empire.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
What is it like a guild? I'm just still like, is it like a guild? Is it a business? Like,
They probably have a few businesses. Cult is one word.
you work for a cult.
You fuse out its blast into the sky. I mean, I'm a warlock. And I work for them as hired sometimes, you know?
Alright, well, I'm not gonna. I guess I can't judge that, but. Alright, so are you with them through your. I don't know, you magic users? However you got you had to get your powers from something, right? Are you with them through that?
I got my powers when I ran away from them when I found out that Somius killed my parents from Hearsome, who they're meant to be a particular fan of.
Okay, can we pedal back a bit? He killed your parents?
Yes, pedal back a bit, retcon, oh god. Right.
Did you miss
One
me?
moment.
Wait.
Wait, oh god, okay, cool,
How on
cool.
the computer on my mom you kill your parents? What the fuck?
Okay. Retcon, I said the cult, not him.
Okay. The cult kills your parents.
Yes.
Alright,
I
that seems like a
apologize.
lot to... Okay.
I apologize, Owen.
So there might have been a mix-up in the notes he shared with you, so don't worry.
Alright, so I'm not gonna ask further about that. That seems like a lot to unpack right now.
Do you know what ASM looks like?
No, I don't.
Would you like to see?
Not really, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What?
Oh, did you say go ahead to me? Is that like... Because you said not really.
I said not really, but go ahead and do it anyway.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, I hate you. I don't know if it went through. Oh, wow.
You succeed.
Was I
Wait,
supposed to
a
succeed?
10-foot cube. Hold on a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
No, I said we walked away, so.
Oh, okay.
That's some nice tinkling.
ASMR.
Right, realistically, can you stop?
I don't know, it made me feel like I was there.
Okay. So wait, I just need to, what happens then?
You still see him. You see, let me grab up a picture. This guy for a moment, and he looks awfully pretty, but you guy makes more
Okay.
sense to you, Charm, because he's a satyr.
Alright. Okay. It could have been scary.
You could have been scared, or you could have been, wow, he's so hot.
Ah, that's that.
He's a satyr, so
Well, Discord just sent me into the next flight. Okay, noted for future reference. What, like, do I know what a satyr is, or?
no, like I'm not saying he's a satyr as in like satyr as a whole. I mean like in Greek mythology, they're like.
I said, and that's what I'm saying. Do I know what a satyr is? Yes, I know what a satyr is.
I
You
don't
probably
know,
would seen artwork of satyrs in
Oh,
your
I mean,
guild.
yeah.
Yeah, so you would vaguely know what a satyr is. Vaguely, it's more like, oh, I've seen artistic representation of a satyr.
Yeah, I'm out of character. I definitely know
Yeah.
what a satyr is,
cool.
but yeah, in character. Okay, noted for future reference. That was weird. Please don't do that again.
I can't until I finish sleeping.
Okay. So, you just got wrapped up with us on your job, and no, I don't know.
Job's done, so I might as well take a ride with
What? I
The
can't
job.
hear you.
the job was to like figure out what's happening in the town, hopefully try and stop it. Job's done.
Yeah.
Might as well
Alright.
with you guys, so
Okay, well, as long as it's not like some cults after my mother or something, that'd be nice. I don't know what.
probably will.
I need to talk to her about that, but I don't think I'll be going back to Gothenburg for a while.
Somius is a fucking wild card. He does whatever he wants.
You know what? I noticed that even before I knew he was a changeling. So.
Oh, and you need a perception check for the watch.
Yeah, I got it back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Net 20,
See, why do you roll so well?
You see the future.
You see the
Suddenly.
future and nothing happens in the future because nothing happens. No.
Very similar that funny.
Oh, because yeah, nothing happens during a watch. It's just a calm night. So it's like, nothing's happening. maybe perhaps you see like a. Perhaps you see the beautiful night sky, and the night wind kind of shifts and brushes through the tall grass. It's a calm night, a beautiful night, and nothing really happens. It's calm, serene, relaxing, contemplating.
I might try and ask my patron whether the fact what we killed was a fae, and now that there's a king of the wild hunt out in the Guthic Empire.
Okay, make a charisma check with advantage, I'm saying, because it is kind of your nature. You're more in tune with nature. It's more of a sweet part of it. So yeah. Okay. After a while, you just begin hearing the distant chirping of a bird. Then the soft gust of a wind brush passes you. You feel that presence nearby, but he's not there physically. You hear somewhat. You yourself, you hear the words in the wind. You don't hear them physically, but you hear the words in the wind, and you understand their meaning. And it simply says, that being you killed, that being you killed, was indeed a fae. An arch-fae, someone I once knew.
That is a shame. How does one get their hands on an arch-fae?
They must be very powerful. Very powerful. I do not know how much power is required, but a lot is needed. As to the wild hunt, that is merely a title, wielded by individuals within the local empire, within the local kingdom of the Gwendorians.
Thank you, my lord.
And soon that wind calms, and things return to a norm, and soon it becomes the end of your watch.
I believe it's Mason's and I's turn. I'm gonna take my pebble back, assuming they gave it to Kazmir.
Yeah, I'm assuming so too.
I guess I'll just make a perception check.
Yep. Mason and... Oh, never mind. Mason already did. Spencer... Yeah, it's not even sun out yet, so you're just gonna take a nap until the sun comes out.
What?
It's just like, whatever. I'm just gonna take a nap. The sun isn't out yet. I don't care. Mason...
Mason is gonna try to wake me up.
Yeah, Mason, you just... It's a calm night. Nothing really happens. It's just, generally calm. There's nothing really happening.
I'm gonna give something a try. So the tree that I destroyed, I want to cast Mending on it using the orb.
Okay.
And I'm in a nap, so I don't even see this, do I?
Yeah, are you gonna nap, man?
Yeah, you told me I was.
I was just okay. You know what? Fine. Yeah, you're napping. Jesus.
I don't even pay attention to Spencer. I'm like, yeah, he's not a night owl. He's more of a day dove.
I love that. I love that, man. Okay. Yeah, you go to the tree and is it the tree that's literally obliterated, or is it the tree
I'm
that's crooked?
gonna try the one that has a dent in it.
Okay.
Because it's a single break or tear for mending.
Okay. Mending's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you take. Jesus, you take 3 psychic damage.
Nice.
So you take 3 psychic damage, and you manage to actually fully heal the tree completely, as if nothing has happened to it. But and it even looks like the tree actually grows a few blossoms on it, and these. This is probably an apple tree. You can see that the tree actually gets more renewed life to it.
I pick some apples if I can.
Oh, you can. You can.
I feed one to Ray, who is still in imp form, only because ravens can't hold things. And then now I'm pondering to myself and praying to the Raven Queen, like, is this something I should be messing with, or should I like bury this in a hole, or like, or like just give it to Sebastian without a second thought, or because I know the weird guy told her for me to stay out of his way, but I don't really like that weird guy, so I'm just confused. So yeah, those are my thoughts. As I'm done, unless something else happens.
So you're gonna try and are you actually gonna try and actually contact the Raven Queen again, or are you just gonna pray?
Contact, yeah.
Alright, make a charisma thingamajig.
A thingamajig, awesome. I need to get better charisma. Once we level up, guys, better charisma's on the way.
You hear a flock of ravens go by. A still wind kind of passes by, and it kind of just gently brushes against you. You look up. The night sky is beautiful. The stars are out. The moon isn't out, but the stars are. And you can see the beautiful nebulas in the distance. And it is on this occasion that you can actually see the constellation of the Raven. And in that brief moment, you simply say, "Trust. For now."
Okay, time to get like a resurrection spell early, guys. Like that's my plan. Can't wait till I cast Spare the Dying through this thing, as as my watch is over. And those are all my thoughts, guys.
I'll fully awaken. Then now, after that little nap, I'm gonna ask Mason. Like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I must have overslept. Everything go okay?
Oh, I fixed a tree. Oh, and I hand him an apple. I fixed a tree up using the orb, and now we have apples. So, if we have time, we could, like, maybe make a jam, or, like, a paste, or, like, a sauce. Apples are really cool.
Yeah. That's interesting. Well, I'm gonna go wake the others. Care to join me?
I guess I have to, give Lavender a try. I'll give you the rights of the Raven Queen soon.
Sounds good, friend. So,
but I'm very polite when I'm waking people up. I go I would go up to Devlin, like shake him and go, "Hey Devlin, Devlin, Devlin," instead of "Friends, get up." It's like when you're a kid and you're trying to wake up your parents to like make you breakfast. You're trying to be really nice about it.
Oof, Leo died.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna go shake Elise awake again.
Oh,
Elise, friend,
goodness sake, Spencer.
time to wake up. By the way, I haven't put the pebble up, so it's bright as shit in here too.
Look, Spencer, can you not just be a bit more careful when you wake me up? I'm gonna hit you one of these days.
It's okay, friend. Are you awake?
Well, I am now.
Good to hear. Time to tackle the day.
Alright.
I'm just gonna go wake everyone else up in camp.
I will wake up the lizard. Or the orc, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I'm gonna go wake
carefully.
up Mirren. Mirren, friend, wake up.
Leo, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Sorry, wait, hello, did it
Oh,
start?
we can
It just
hear
like
you now.
left. Okay.
There it is.
Discord yeeted me big time.
Oof.
As soon as anyone reaches a hand toward Devlin to wake him up, he holds a knife to it.
Mirror,
Is that a dagger, or are you just happy to see me? Because I'm really confused.
Mirren will get up, check the weather. What's the weather forecast for today? Look, guys, Owen gave me the ability to predict the weather. I'm gonna fucking use it.
I
Okay.
respect that.
In today's weather, the weather is going to be clear. Maybe a chance of rain further down the line.
It's terrifying.
Realizing
umbrellas,
it's going
guys.
to not rain, realizing it's still not going to rain, Mirren is going to be a bit disappointed.